kids are actually using right now.
From the past generation. Like, even my kids, you know what I'm saying? Me as a kid type shit. Do it the same way. Oh, he got it.
Seems like a hater to me.
No, I'm saying that's how you can revamp it and it look and it be okay.
Hey, my nigga Woody.
Yeah, because at the end, I literally feel like this is it.
The third one was enough, nigga. When they all held hands and they was finna
burn
in
the
trash can, man.
They was finna burn in fire and shit. I was like, oh no, that's the end right there. What the fuck are we doing?
I don't see them giving up the voice actors though that play Woody and Buzz.
Tom Hanks.
Yeah, I don't see I feel like they're gonna try to hold on to that as long as possible.
Oh, I just need practice, man. I'm gonna be nice.
Oh damn, you did that fast, nigga.
I'm that nigga.
Bro, you cold.
I'm that nigga.
You cold. I saw this happen in real time. Like for real, that's cold.
That's crazy. Man.
He just took that picture.
On a time crunch, you hear me? We gotta move. That's why I was like, give me time. Give me time.
Oh yeah, we definitely need an EBL commercial.
Sippers, hit that like, hit them noties. We at the beginning, so hopefully when you first tune in, you're gonna hear my sweet, sweet voice. Hit them likes, hit them shares if you feel like it. You ain't really got to, but we appreciate it. And then go drop some cups in this one, you know what I'm saying? And also hit that notification bell, because we gonna give you content 7 days a week, 365 days a year, something like that. I don't know, but make sure your mama heard, because we always sipping. Yes, yes.
It's sweet meat with the sweet voice. Okay.
They don't want me to keep practicing that shit. Ooh, they don't want me. Especially listening to these oldies. Nigga, I'm listening to these oldies on these intros and shit, nigga. When I hear how these nigga, nigga.
Oh, we gonna get the smooth. Bro. What was it called? What was it? The late night.
Hey, the quiet
storm.
Nigga, the way Otis. The way Otis.
Gotta do nothing.
The way Otis Redding fucking starts some of his songs, like some of those was live recordings of like him performing, and the way he started that shit. Oh, come on, you know what I'm saying? Get down and grab your lady and make sure that. Oh yeah, nigga.
Nigga, that's why relationships used to be the shit back in the day.
Oh, do you hear me?
They used to be the shit.
And he ain't say nothing too dirty, fam. He just say grab it and dance and then make you want to shake. I'm like, hey, yeah, I'm finna shake this bitch.
Now.
Hey, man, say.
It make you want to be with somebody.
If you didn't know.
Like nowadays, the music just make you want to be alone, make you sad,
make it depressed.
A lot of niggas I literally had to tell Gucci like when I let her have the Bluetooth for a while, I was like, baby, I ain't gonna lie, like I can't keep listening. It's making me sad. Everybody has a sob story. Everybody's just talking about how nobody has their back. Everybody's a rat, snake. Like, do y'all have positive music? Where is the uplifting music?
See, that's why, that's why, and it's reasons like that why I don't. You'll catch like I have zero music kind of spaced out because
we always talk about that.
Yeah, because that nigga, I was like, nigga, you make a nigga contemplate suicide sometimes, bro.
You can't listen to too much zero.
Like for real, because I be getting too damn depressed, bro.
It's
for
real.
real.
When your partner fucked you over and you feel like you lost a friend,
that
you
shit
listen to zero.
Like
yeah. But after that,
right, nigga, you speaking that shit, nigga. But on a sunny day when it's 80 degrees outside and shit, nigga, you like, that damn, bro, you just. Like, put a cloud on the whole fucking day, fam. Like, I fucks with you, bro, but golly, nigga, get positive.
Like, I wasn't even thinking about my childhood trauma, but now I guess I should.
Like, nigga, don't you have a chain? Like, nigga, don't you have a slab? Like, nigga, you doing good, nigga. I still talk to landlords, bro. Like, nigga, you got property, nigga. The fuck?
You talk to the government when you come to your shit. You pay your bills out that shit,
bro. Like, golly, inspired.
Nah, for real.
Give me something to be happy about.
Okay.
Nah, real shit though. One nigga was on that shit. He was like, bro, I know these niggas sold drugs.
I was looking at they out like, yeah, bro, just look at them.
I was like, bro, probably at the beginning of New Jack City when they were singing around the fire and shit. Because you gotta think about it. The Carter made different transitions throughout there, and they were still there in front of the fire. They was either that or they were doing Lookout or something. But they was on the ticket. Damn it, they was getting paid
for real.
Damn,
and that's when the drugs wasn't all stepped on and cut down. Them niggas was really getting high.
That shit that them old folks be talking to us about, like, man, that shit y'all on right now ain't shit compared to that shit that I was on back in the day.
You niggas smoking chemicals. Y'all ain't even smoking weed no more.
I'm telling you, bro, this OG told me, he was like, I can't smoke no kush. None of that exotic weed.
I don't like that shit either.
He said that shit be cut with fentanyl. I was like, whoa.
now you took it a little far with the fentanyl, baby.
So you telling me I'm smoking fentanyl? I was like, nah, I can't do that. I was like,
that's just where niggas just don't get, because you know some niggas they'll get desperate and shit and they'll just go grab that shit from anywhere. I be like, nah, nigga. I done seen all the tricks. Niggas love to sprinkle, you know what I'm saying, a little fucking like sugar on they shit. They spray the shit down. To where it add weight to, yeah, you know what I'm saying? All the other shit to give it the little say, like, nigga, that ain't no fruity shit.
Nigga, you spray Sprite on this bitch, nigga. That's why it's crispy.
I feel like if you weren't living in one of them real
tropical Fanta ass nigga.
Nigga, that's perfume. Nigga, you spray perfume on that bitch. Bath and Body Works.
That's why, like,
hey.
that's why when shit get too like, when motherfuckers be like, bro, it smell like lemony Christmas and cheesecake. I'm like, fam, I want my shit to smell like bud.
So
like,
wait,
really,
give me
I
some
wanna,
skunk. I want my
exactly,
shit
my
like
shit need to smell like when some shit just got hit on the
the
road.
road.
You know what I'm saying?
Real
Like real
talk.
shit. Cause nigga, when I be driving to the 903, nigga, look at
Be the bait, nigga. That's some gas on
nigga.
Damn. And I be like, damn, do people really think skunks stink? Because I ain't gonna lie.
I'm about to say, cause if that's what they, again, like we were saying back in the day, they was lying to us, misleading us on everything. Like, nigga, if that's what the fuck skunks smell like, hey, I'm sorry.
I'm a baby in that shit.
Like, hey, female skunk, hey, lift your tail up.
Hey, this that.
Like, for real.
This that. Let's go.
That pig in there, food. You know what I'm saying? For real. Fuck what they talking about. Yo, DJ, I see you pulled up with, hey, you know what I'm saying? While we doing our motherfucking.
No cummies. Is there cummies?
You already dropped them in the what's called it?
What's up?
In the groups.
In the groups, yes, I did.
Okay.
That's crazy.
That y'all keep sipping with us. We, you know what I'm saying, just getting our shares out the way and shit like that, putting them in the right places, and then we gonna be live with y'all. But until then, I need y'all to pull it up. I need y'all to pull up in the comments. You know what I'm saying? Keep that shit lit. I want to see cups and all that shit. Drop topic requests. All of that, y'all. Pull up.
Y'all ever drink a Heineken?
A Heineken?
That shit tastes like weed. That shit tastes like.
Damn.
A Heineken tastes like weed?
I think I said that shit tastes like weed.
It tastes like skunk. I swear to God. I think Heineken tastes like skunk to me. That shit tastes like fucking.
Ain't that the like
some
thing that they put on
OG
cars and
corn.
shit? They like the oil for cars or something.
Heineken is a beer.
Heineken. Yeah, that's a beer, but it's like
It's
a.
the green one.
It's
It
the
look
white
like a Dos Equis.
No, Heineken
but
is
it's
the
not.
stuff for like cars and shit.
Oh, that's right. Ain't no point in me going to
I ain't
share. I'm on the
going
band.
there.
They
No,
won't
like
let me
that
share
shit.
shit.
Nah, you
Fuck
can
am I
go.
doing? No, I can't. I can only share to my timeline.
Oh, God.
What you get banned for?
For telling motherfuckers if they don't like Hogwarts, they can go jump off a bridge.
Well, bitch, you need to die.
Jokes.
Alright, yeah.
Jokes.
Just
we
jokes.
We do not condone violence.
Jokes and jokes and jokes and jokes. Spaghetti, 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 spaghetti.
Don't
Pull
jump
up.
off a bridge. Please don't.
Please don't.
If you do have a parachute or a bungee cord, please.
Please fucking don't.
What does that shit say before they start Jackass? How did they say it? I said, these fall.
I done finished my cup before we.
Hold up, y'all. How the hell are y'all doing?
It is. I think I need a refund.
Hell yeah.
You ain't got no solo.
Let's go, nigga.
Take it. I give it to you raw, butt naked.
If he would have failed, but he didn't fall. I turned that shit off right then.
I got an off the wall question for y'all. So next year, y'all think y'all gonna see me 6 feet to it?
Up in the boom, went to the boom, boom. Really went to the boom, boom. Really the boom, 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 room. Cause you know them hoes.
My grandma. I'm talking about now. I'm getting knocked.
It was inside the sphincter. Questions right here. Bradley say don't put raisins in the potato salad. Y'all look.
No, bitch, you lost. You go down to 3rd place, 4th place. You lost. Work your way. Have a couple fights. Work your way back
So
up.
I like that because
They told my granny, they told my granny walk man worship and praise. She almost went to church saying that shit. I had to tell her, boy, she went in there cussing.
that wax shit alone, then it's gonna die and fade out, bro. I'm actually gonna go apple, bro. The reason being, bro, you can do apple pie so many different ways. You can make
I'd be
apple
damned to
pie.
argue with a bitch whose pH balance is off.
That shit. Fuck that off. Y'all wanna know my light skin moment when I thought he had died when he fell off the trash can into the zombie. Fuck that.
I don't mind being sweet meat because that is how I feel. Hey, the power of editing sucks, but it is what it is.
But it is
Hold
what
the
it
fuck
is.
up. Y'all, what does it do? What does it do? We are live on the Drink the Kool-Aid podcast, and we are here sipping with you. So y'all already know what it is. We want to see cups up. We want to see chats lit and all that shit. We got some crazy shit to talk about, but at the same time, I want to see, because you know what I'm saying, we done tried out the little polls and the little Q&A things set up over there on on YouTube, and I want to see how that works. So y'all drop y'all's topic requests over in there in that prompt, and we gonna get to some of y'all shit a little bit later.
Okay,
But
we got the Q&A.
oh yeah. There's some, like, I love YouTube's formats. There's a few things that I would like for them to take from Facebook, because there's one thing that I figured out. YouTube focuses on the grind and the push and consistency. Facebook, they just care about the dollar. You know what I'm saying? That's all they about, because you can sit here, go live, and as you live, you can see your shit just start to go up.
How else are they gonna fund the metaverse?
That's true. And how else are we?
So basically, how else are we gonna pay for the money fuck ups that they made on they bullshit?
They crowdsourcing.
Meta could kiss my ass.
They running a GoFundMe on our bitch ass. That's what they doing.
That's big business.
A GoFundMe.
True that. He says on the tube ski. Okay, there they go. I was like, how is that? But not there. I was like, okay, now
they
we
don't kick in until you actually on the what's called, because I don't think the starting now doesn't have any, so it doesn't kick in until you start doing comments while we're on this screen.
Was it? Oh, okay, all right, okay. Well, in that case, I like that. Well, I don't like that, because when we switch over, I want to see that bitch running. But at least we got it on the YouTube side, so we be straight. But hey, first off, let's jump. Oh, nah, before I start jumping into shit, I need to let y'all know what the fuck we gonna be talking about today. So we gonna be recapping The Last of Us. I teased y'all yesterday about the Nintendo and Microsoft news. We gonna be dropping that. I got a Twisted Metal update going on. We got some. We gonna be talking some more Marvel and DC. Twitch ban records. You know what I'm saying? Was that?
No. Record Twitch ban.
Okay, got you. All right, bet. So let me just put a little through that right there.
Specifically, this record.
Pull up.
Be specific.
We go, and I see you brought up, you know what I'm saying? I see we got Hellboy up on here, which I'm super fucking interested to get in on that one, because I think I know. On Hellboy?
Actually, yeah.
Okay.
At this point,
Pull up there.
Yeah, I know that shit build up. We got a few things for Hellboy now.
All right, that's a bet. Well, hey, first thing first, y'all know the R.I.P. to Toru Okada. Some of y'all probably sitting there like, who the hell is that? If you ever played a PlayStation 1, has anybody ever played a PlayStation 1?
That was my introduction.
That's what I'm saying. It was rhetorical. You know what I'm saying? But you right though. Now y'all know, as soon as you turn that motherfucker on, the little the noise with the whatever like that, he basically created that sound, the iconic PlayStation sound when you turn your shit on.
Damn, for real?
Yes.
So
Like,
he literally shaped our childhood.
That shit, yeah.
You tried. You tried to hit that because it's ugly. It's ugly, but it's ugly by voice, but it's
though. It's iconic.
It's like trying to do PS2s. Like trying to do PS2s. Oh, that's PS2s. You know what I'm saying? It's like if you try to like do it, it's weird. But
do you know how much we had to like literally cross our fingers and our toes to hopefully when this disc go in here that motherfucker even happens?
That's because he
get
put
past that fucking
past that screen.
That's because he put too much motherfucking oomph in that bitch. He put his foot in that motherfucking sound. He say, look, this sound is gonna go to the masses. That bitch was 45 gigs.
Tina Turner, pull up, shake a tail feather in them fucking comments. Pull the hell up.
That was a 45 gig sound, nigga. That's why I crashed the PS1 every time you try to play a game. God damn it.
Used up. That's why we needed memory cards. God damn it, because this motherfucker used up all the memory just to get his fucking sample in there. And then Kanye came in there and flipped it on his fucking head. Fucking sample king. So R.I.P. Toru Okada. You know what I mean? Because I'm pretty sure, again, there's a lot of people who make the shit that we grew up on and it's behind a lot of the magic that we enjoy and shit. So just want to give props out that way. But
your memories come
before we get into this Last of Us recap, want to go ahead and get this out the way. So Nintendo and Xbox have struck a 10-year deal. Now, at first when this was brought up, everybody was only talking about Call of Duty, as far as bringing Call of Duty over to the Switch. It's a whole lot more than that, because they're basically bringing Xbox games to Nintendo Switch. They're bringing Xbox games to Nintendo Switch, and I think this is where it sucks to be PlayStation right now. And I say this because, and this is retroactively, not nothing that they doing right now, but nigga, this goes back to when PlayStation and Nintendo, you know what I'm saying, linked up. Like right before we got the PlayStation, you know, it was supposed to be Super Nintendo and PlayStation combined together for one console. And then Sony did they fucking thing. They split, and ever since then, Sony and Nintendo just. We talk about Xbox versus fucking PlayStation. Nintendo is PlayStation is where the real fucking heat is. Like that's forever heat. So yeah.
Is that why they went ahead and ported up with Microsoft?
Well, Xbox, Nintendo partnered up with Microsoft because number one, Nintendo Switch they have a powerful enough console to where they can run Call of Duty on their games, and that's what they want. The main thing they wanted was Call of Duty. And before that, people were like, well, man, what if the freaking Microsoft's trying to strike a deal to get Game Pass over there, and if Game Pass was to get to the Nintendo Switch, that could be the death knell for the other consoles and shit. And it's like, it's just a good addition and a quirk. You know what I mean? Because you already got cloud gaming with what we got already. You know what I mean? So taking it on the go with a Switch, it's really only appealing to people who got Nintendo Switches. You know what I'm saying? They're the ones really winning. Xbox motherfuckers, we are losing something because I want to know where the fuck Super Smash Bros. At then. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if we strike it a 10-year deal, Nintendo, y'all been in the game for like.
I mean, it's okay. Is it gonna be crossplay?
No.
That's the thing.
Is it gonna be crossplay with Nintendo?
That I doubt it.
Nah, because they don't. It can run them games, but they don't run the same quality.
The specs.
You know what I'm saying?
Like they're not gonna be like the reason why we can't play certain games like as far as like only games like Call of Duty, yeah. But for instance, they won't let us
Apex.
Okay, boom, that's one.
Fortnite.
Like, with PC and console players, because people if you're playing on last gen, they feel like next gen has an advantage over you because of frame rates and pop-ins and just smoother gameplay that somebody with a last gen console won't be able to compete with. Aiming as fast as you, even if they do that, and as powerful as the Switch is, the Switch ain't really 4K in anything. You know what I mean? They ain't running off that shit. So, you know what I'm saying? It's really
I'm with you though. Whereas they may not give us Smash. Keep Smash Nintendo exclusive. That's fine. But goddamn it, give us Zelda. You know, give us something that we can play that's beneficial. You see what I'm saying? That's beneficial.
Zelda, but I feel like Zelda and Mario should be a part of that package because the amount of business that just Call of Duty alone is gonna do for Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, I mean, what do y'all get in exchange?
Exactly, what I'm saying, like, they gonna make a killing off of that, bro. Like Nintendo Switch sales are already killing our shit. That's gonna blow them fuckers to the roof.
Nintendo get off on doing the least. You know what they gonna do? They gonna give us that throwback shit. They gonna give us Nintendo Online as part of Game Pass.
Oh shit.
They ain't giving us no new games, nigga. You get our old shit.
Add another motherfucking subscription to that hoe and throw a new price on it. Alright, what's happening? Wifey, I see you up in there with them damn cups. Pour them shits up then. Hey, and matter of fact, let's see. Alright, yeah, there we go. That's how I'm over there. I'm looking at them. And I'm saying now we up. We up now. We up in them double digits, y'all. Make sure y'all are hitting that thumb up, like, subscribe, notify, and share this shit out on my testicles. Yep, on the T. Damn. Let's get up on Last of Us though.
Yes. Is it? Spoilers. Last spoiler for Last of Us. If you've been keeping up with us and you ain't been up to date, that is your fault. Because after Sunday, after the promotions, we let you know. Go watch Last of Us.
For real.
So I don't know what the hell wrong with y'all, because we talk about this shit every week.
And bro, I'm not about to cater to motherfuckers who want to watch shit, want to wait 1 to 2 weeks to catch up on some shit. You know
I get it though. He said you want to wait and binge. So I get that because we done got spoiled, nigga. We don't like waiting a week for.
But I feel like
But that means tune out real quick because
not even that. Let me tell you,
this is being able to talk about it.
But that's the benefit. Like we always say, the benefit of them coming out weekly is that we can talk about it. Everybody should be on the same page when we talking about it because for busy motherfuckers, fam. I ain't got time to binge 8 hours worth of a show. I can watch 45
What's happening, Cedric?
I can watch 45 minutes and take my happy ass back to work, though.
You know what did we do last night? We popped on Tulsa King, but right before we went to bed, like, all right, this whole 45 minutes.
Tulsa King,
all right,
is that a new?
Yeah, it's
That's on Real Talk.
Yeah, we'll pull up on that. But Yeah, y'all motherfuckers better start keeping up when it come to Last of Us, because if your ass ain't up to date, hey, just like speaking of, I don't wait. I hit y'all with what the fuck happened on Monday, Wednesday, and run that shit.
The game been remastered about 4 times.
Now, you should have been there just on watching walkthroughs.
You know the story already.
Because I know y'all niggas watch streamers. I know OneCoin done ran it. I know freaking Como done ran it.
So just a part of pop culture, the story is kind of already known.
Right.
It definitely
So we
is.
really good. Like, we really good.
That shit
I
is-
ain't gonna lie. Somebody gonna have to start it off because my memory is a blank right now.
Okay.
It was a slower
ahead.
episode for sure, but it was more of a world building episode. Like you kind of get to know. Oh no, it was this one where he killed himself, where old dude killed himself and the brother turned.
Nah, that was.
Oh yeah, this one was just slow. It was good though. Like yeah, actually, what did happen?
They met somebody.
This one,
They met somebody else, right?
Slow.
this was a setup. They met his brother.
That's okay.
He finally ran into his brother in the
Now it's coming
settlement
back.
to where he's sitting there. You know what I'm saying? We're like, oh, we gotta save him, and then they get up there, and bro living good.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
he's
fuck
like,
that.
I'm
No, hold on,
chilling.
we gotta slow down. They get caught up at the beginning with the fucking sniffing dog. The motherfucking dog sniffer.
Oh, that
Okay,
shit
yeah.
had my nerves on fucking.
Oh,
And like,
yeah.
I'm
I
like,
ain't know how they was gonna do that
bro.
shit. But it's interesting that how they played it though, because that means that she must not have no.
She ain't got no trace.
She ain't got no funguses inside of her, because they would
For them to not be able to
It
smell
would have
it.
clearly smelled her that she did. So it's like the fungus can't survive in her body is what I'm going with. That's what
Yeah.
makes the most sense. You know what I'm saying? But I thought that motherfucker finna tear her ass up.
Tear her ass
Boy.
up.
Cause it kept fucking stepping like it wanted to do something, but I'm sitting there and I was telling, I was like, bro, cause you know dogs can sense when you scared as fuck.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, if you scared and you looking them in they fucking like in they face and they eyes the way she was, yeah, homie was gonna fucking spaz out. But while Joe's sitting there about to cry and shit, man, she over there getting licked on. Damn.
Yeah, he thought she was done.
He thought she was too.
He
'cause
thought
he
was
was
done
tired.
for her.
He said he old and dead. He think he old. He too old for that shit. She got on his ass though. She got on his ass. She said, "Nigga, everybody fucking love me. You gotta damn it, you little motherfucker."
And then pushed his ass too. You know what I'm saying? That was a mean, but I mean, he took some steps back on that hoe too. Like she came with everything on that push, bro.
She said,
That was a Dragon Ball Z move.
And I like it though that the bro let her make the decision. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Instead of just dropping her off, because shit, when they walked out there to the horses and shit like that, it's man, but it's like before he could even get the question out. Yep, let's go then. She already ready to hop
fucking go.
on that bitch.
She
Like,
said, "Nigga, I knew you was gonna switch. Come on now, let's go. Why the fuck you do all that bullshit talking about you leaving me and shit? Get your ass on my
it's like
life, let's
motherfucker,
go."
you talking to your spouse, shit like, man, shut your ass. I know your ass was mad. Been done had this shit made up. Get your ass in the car. Let's go.
Let's go.
I just wanted to let you get your shit out. You know what I'm saying? I already knew what it was. I already knew you was coming. I got
But
shit
they gotta-
packed up right now. We on.
They gotta come back to the place eventually because he was like, "Y'all always got a place here," and I think that's where like the second game starts. If I'm not mistaken, the second game starts in that community, and that's
Yeah, I
where
mean,
I think so.
It's
I
pretty
think
much
it
it's pretty
does.
much a safe haven because
and that's where Ellie gets older and shit. So it's like if that's where Ellie is older, and that's where it starts. So that they gonna eventually come back or something. But then the motherfuckers. Can we
They
go skip
did
to
the
the end of the
dumbest
episode?
shit.
hold on before you do that. The theory is though is that the motherfuckers can't survive in the cold though. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Ain't no
They
way
said
that
the same
ain't no
thing.
way
It
that-
makes
Yeah.
sense. It makes sense that because they could.
That's why they're like safer.
Because
it's
snow
too froze.
Yeah, and it's gonna damage the soil. You ain't even got no way to fucking penetrate that shit with the way they do that little
Right,
communication
because
thing.
everything's frozen.
So I thought that
So
was
really, the people who was living up in the mountains, them motherfuckers might have a chance to survive.
yeah, they got the best chance to survive.
best chance.
Especially like the little old Indian couple and shit.
Oh, no, they was
Like the Eskimo.
Yeah,
The Eskimo
yeah.
couple. Hey,
She's sitting there. Do you tell them the truth? Yes. Are you telling me the truth? Yes. I'm like, she said, I don't know.
it's like, well, why'd you get? What was I supposed to do? He has a gun. Like just nonchalant, just like, bro, like why
So
you
made
playing?
him soup? Yeah.
Like you can tell these motherfuckers been together 70 years and shit like that. Like,
They know each other too.
bro,
well.
for real.
Why'd you make him soup? He didn't hurt me.
That shit just had me chuckling. But bro, you all right though. Gotta get to the end. What's going on, Tyke?
Cause what episode are we on? That's what we.
This
need
is
to
like
know.
6 or 7. Like we're getting to the end.
Yeah, cause there's only gonna be so many. So it's like
I'm a little upset. I ain't gonna lie. I would like it to be I would like to see more action from the whole zombie. Like, I get what they're doing because they're trying to introduce us to the whole world for people who ain't never played the game. But I would like a little bit more infected action. Give me a little more of the like anxiety of like avoid.
That's what I'm
like,
saying. They gave us a lot of build up. I don't think.
I
don't think season 2 is gonna be game 2. As if they was like the way people was talking. I don't think that's gonna be the case.
I think they're gonna have to change.
And I think that they're saving a lot of that because I feel like from the episode this upcoming Sunday going forward is gonna be hella action packed because especially off the way that last one ended in the trailer that they showed, we gonna spend not one but probably 2 episodes on Ellie's flashback. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna go, but they're gonna at least give us an episode, or like they're gonna at least give us with 1 episode for sure. But I feel like it's gonna be 2. Just because you drag out and your season finale is when you come back to Joel.
They better not fucking kill that nigga though.
They better not fucking kill him. And I don't agree.
I don't care. I get it. He dies later. Fine. But nigga.
But you're taking away a big chunk of the fucking game story away from us by doing that because the reason why he dies in the game, I want to see that on TV.
Fuck all that. You pull a goddamn Black Panther, I'm gonna be pissed. If you pull a motherfucking Black Panther,
it's not good.
I'm gonna be pissed.
Ellie can't carry that by herself.
That's my point.
Ellie can't carry. It's a great suit, but she
people were
can't.
even mad in the game. Even in the game, it was a problem. Like much less, like in the show. Right.
In the game, you got no time for that shit.
Right.
Here you go.
And so it's like I don't know. And let's see, we got Warbucks in the house. What's going on, Kendrick, bro? I see you in the chat with them eyeballs. You know what I'm saying? Wifey pouring them cups up, Tyke Lion say, fuck y'all that y'all watching Snowfall.
I have not watched.
Oh, hey, bro, come on now. You already know. This the season finale. I mean, he going, bro.
Oh, it's the finale
This
already?
is they're last season.
Oh.
They're on the last season. And now I feel like, and Tyke, I'm glad you brought that up. What I love about Snowfall is the perfect twist because it's just like street shit, though. Like, for real. He beefing with the motherfuckers that he started with. And it's his uncle and his uncle's girl. So shit is about to get real because the way he ended last season where he went and grabbed 2 bitches and that motherfucker just went up. Franklin just got the pop. And y'all know Franklin ain't been the trigger man like that. You know what I'm saying? But nah, I'm definitely hyped for that. I think that's just gonna be fire. But nah, bro, as far as Last of Us go, we need that part. And I know people gonna start screaming, fake woke. Miss me with that bullshit. I need to see old girl pop up. I need her and all her fucking testosterone to fucking.
Nah, cause she can go hard. That shit can be hard. Like, especially in live action, like in real life, like that should be hard.
We need
but
that.
I also don't like the fact that in the game, basically, this whole issue was for nothing because they couldn't find a cure with Ellie's blood. Like, I don't like that. Like, they need to change that in the show. Like, I needed to get past that. I don't like that part. Like, it's, because that's just the end. Like, okay, what the fuck are we doing?
Which is why
everybody's just gonna die.
What's the name of the show?
The Last of Us.
There you go.
Fuck that. I don't want it to be like that.
How do you
How do you
Rachel pulls a Kevin. She's like, fuck that. How do you like fuck that shit? No.
You like stories. You like books.
Yes,
you like
I want the story to keep going. The shit is good. The cast is good. Like the writing.
But you don't want to turn Last of Us into Walking Dead though
no,
either.
but I can do a solid 4 to 5 seasons.
Like, bro, that shit going on. Wait, they talking about another spinoff, nigga. Like, they will not let Walking Dead like die.
That's the irony.
Them niggas really is a Walking Dead. Like the shit.
Go
is
back
seriously.
Them
and
hoes
watch
still
the first
walking.
episode of The Walking Dead and the last episode of The Walking Dead. You can see how much the
Yeah, nah, for real. The quality of that shit
all
is great.
that. The first shit was like some knockoff. They was ready for that shit just to drop it. They're like, fuck it, we gonna see what happens. That shit blew the fuck up.
Oh, and happy National Margarita Day.
Oh yeah, if y'all can tell, yeah, they sipping heavy. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sipping, but I'm sipping square today.
It's all right, we got you.
What y'all sipping on?
Take care of
Shout out to Dwayne The Rock
What we
Johnson.
sipping on? Hey, the Terramana.
Shout out to
You want
Dwayne.
some?
It sounds like it got bull spray in it. Can you take the green?
That's some good ass. That's some good ass bull
I'll take it.
sperm.
Yeah, now pass me the bottle. Pass me the bottle. I want to
As
see.
a matter of fact,
I
I
wanna
feel
see.
the protein in my system right now.
But like, I think that's also why I like the way that they paced it, because at first when Last of Us started, we were worried that they were gonna speed through everything too fast.
Yeah.
And then they sat there and they kind of like pumped the brakes and just
went, like that's
and
what
coasted.
I
It's
like.
good
I
pacing.
do like
That's
the
why
pacing is great.
I'm happy that the main. I'm gonna say it every time. I'm happy that the main dude that made it, the creator, is involved because he's telling his own revenge story on top of the dude
Shit
that
healthy
he's
as
writing.
fuck.
It's the
It's
Rock. On top of the dude that he got writing the screenplay with him.
It's fucking legit.
They got
That's a
what I'm saying.
Chernobyl dude, ain't it? Yeah.
That's
legit.
what I'm saying. They got a good idea of where they want to go.
Where they wanted to do with
so
the
it's
show.
like whatever I trust they plan in the same way I trust Marvel, as we'll talk about later. They got a good fucking.
I mean, honestly, they're doing it. If they got him involved, that's the best way to do it. Because just think if you had made the story in the game, but looking at it back, you're like, damn, I wish I could have did. This is his shit. Like, ooh,
he said that.
Any creator would love to be able to
said
get that chance. Like,
Yeah.
oh, looking at it back, I wish I could do A, B, C, and D different. Well, look at that. You got a fucking TV show.
Because he said he's on a few of those at the end of the scenes. He was like, man, I heard homie lay that shit out, and I was like,
Nah, that's
damn,
way
I
better than
wish
my
it's
shit.
like for real. Like I wish I would.
I wish I would have wrote it. That's what he said.
Yeah.
I wish I would have wrote it like that. Like,
And that's why I feel like anything creative, like you gotta listen to other people's ideas. Don't get, you know what I'm saying, like pride of authorship and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Because he could have easily went up in there, nah, this the game, this what it is, that's a boom, and not touch nothing. But he sat there and he actually listened to what homie had to say and actually rocked with it. And I feel like it made his shit better.
Yeah.
To be real with you, like that dude made his shit better.
The thing is, the dude that he making it with, he didn't even want to make the show at first. He didn't was like, you can't make a show with this shit. Then the dude started pitching him his screenplay, and he was like, bro, you got me hyped on my own shit. So it's like at that point, nah, if you get somebody else,
What you say, a virgin strawberry margarita? Does that mean no ice?
That means no liquor.
That's you.
Oh damn.
No yellow.
I want to go to Chernobyl.
Oh damn it! You know what? I should have remembered that because that's how Sheldon Cooper orders his shit on Big Bang Theory when he go to the fucking bar.
Said a virgin.
You want to go to Chernobyl? We heard you.
Chernobyl,
You said
like
that
the
multiple
Russian
times.
country.
That's not the first time he want to go to Chernobyl.
You're talking about the one that had the whole nuclear meltdown?
He want to visit the
That
Ferris
show
wheel.
was good as fuck.
I loved it.
That was
But
a
they
good
still
ass
got that
show.
shit
I wanna
like
go
it's
visit
still
that
like
shit, for real,
it's
for
still I think it's still like closed off.
Yeah,
It's
it's crazy.
closed off. They got an army all around that bitch in like a certain
Yeah,
area.
that's a little strange. Do you want to go wrestle with bears and shit? Like, what
Man,
do
I
you
want to go see
That I
that.
do.
Well, I mean,
they got
you
some
wanna
exotic
wrestle with
shit over
bears?
there.
Yeah.
They got a whole lot of
Crazy.
mutant
I watched.
ass shit.
I
You know
played
they
one
do.
boxing game.
That's the white people and shit.
You know,
coming
I'm
out
telling you.
here.
You know Ippo from that boxing game, the anime boxing game
We're
from back in
playing.
the day. Ippo, fucking
Nigga, them bears and
Nagatoro or
all
some
that.
shit like that.
No.
Glorious
No.
Inglorious Fighter, the motherfucking boxing game, the Asian anime. Look that shit up. Hey, this dude on that bit fighting a bear. He got a mean ass scratch. Yeah, hell yeah, I deserve it.
No.
Fucking what's his name off the Revenant?
It's a mutant
all that
bear,
shit.
too.
This
Yeah.
nigga's different. Have y'all ever had Russian vodka?
Have you ever seen
Yes.
it?
It has no flavor.
Oh, I
It
thought
literally
oh, nah,
tastes like
my bad.
water.
It's like Everclear.
It's like, no, it has no flavor. It tastes like water.
Yeah.
Like, that's what,
Nasty.
them niggas is drinking
That's
vodka.
why they be throwing that shit back like it
Yeah,
ain't nothing.
this shit
Over
tastes
here acting like
nothing.
you got fucking great Gagaskas and shit, and y'all motherfuckers out there sipping H2O.
H2O vodka. They build different. Vodka water.
Vodka just water. Vodka just water. We don't worry about all
Just
these,
the vodka.
all these little things you worry. We don't worry.
It's just
We
the
vodka
vodka,
drink water and we
vodka.
fight bear.
Our
We
liver
do-
is different.
We
We,
ride
different, we
Volkswagen,
build
drink
different. We
vodka.
dive in noise baths with butt naked. We do not care. Me and Vladimir, we do this all the time.
Me and Vladimir, get the bitches in the
Fuck
Volkswagen.
up, bro.
That's it. Very much vodka.
Very much
niggas is
vodka.
Y'all been to too many corner stores.
Too
Shit.
much vodka all day.
No, me and vodka
I
hit the
grabbed
strip
the
club.
AC.
Me and Vladimir hit the strip club. Perfect time.
It's okay.
The vodka with the beaches is just great.
I think that's what that chick was on when she
Spit
stepped
in
to
the
that
face.
one Russian
Fuck
dude or
that
whoever the
bitch.
fuck, and he like popped
This
that,
is
and she
Russia.
fell back into the counter and shit.
Nigga
Fuck
say,
that
nigga say,
He said
fuck
Russia.
that bitch. This is Russia.
Fuck that.
What the fuck was that, Call of Duty?
Nah, that was a motherfucking comedian.
He
Oh,
said,
shit.
fuck that.
This is how he became. I forgot what they called that nigga, the white
Tied
devil.
in with the
But
fucking
they,
mob.
they called him the white devil, and he was tied in with the mob.
The
Just
machine.
The machine. The machine. They called him the machine because he drunk like a motherfucking sailor.
He was in
And
college, bro.
they
He
just
was
fucked with bro.
turned, and he went on a fucking trip to fucking
I gotta
Russia.
show you that nigga. I gotta show you that.
And they said they was fucking with his
I
ass.
gotta
He said he
see this
rode
too,
on the
'cause that
train.
nigga-
Cause I love a
Well, he
good
said when he
Russian
got down there,
accent.
the mafia was fucking with him. He's like, all right, da da da. He's like, y'all drink with us. And he was like, well, then he gotta hop on the train to go to Moscow. He's like, whenever he gets to the train, the mafia people's like, we don't go to Moscow. Different mobs, different, different train runs different mob, da da da. But he's like, I know the guy. He's like, we'll introduce you. He gets on the train with bro. He's like, this is my friend. Da da da. What was all of them niggas had to say?
The fucking chaperone came here like, you can't do this. You know, they fucking kicked that bitch out. He said, man, fuck that bitch. This is Russia.
Yeah, they in that bitch first class. He talking about they all in coach. They
so
like first class.
Nigga
The
get through the
machine
whole
don't
joke.
ride, coach. The machine rides first class.
Nigga get through the whole joke and then the fucking punchline to that bitch is, fuck that bitch. This is Russia. And when I tell you that the setup, bro, that nigga told a great story for that shit. Nah, it wasn't Louis C.K. It was a young nigga. It was a young nigga. It wasn't him.
No, it was the older dude.
Nah, it was a young nigga.
Oh, dick nigga. Big belly, beer belly ass nigga.
Let's talk. You know me. Generation of Google. What the fuck, bro?
He's about to go to the old Google
His
machine.
name Bert. Tina know who we talking about. Who was that? Portia know who we talking about. It's
I
Bert.
just say,
Portia,
nah, his name
thank
is
you
Bert.
for your order. We appreciate it.
That
So have it
shit
out.
Oh, snap, word?
Yeah.
Hold up. Oh, shit,
We
okay.
love it when the Kool-Aid crew come through with the support.
Hold the hell up there and love hearing that shit. Now, while this nigga is, okay, well, while he look, I'll come back to this because that was actually his topic. I already talked about motherfucking, okay, I can update on Twisted Metal. So, the series they saying is supposed to come out like mid 2023. So y'all be expecting that in like
Bert
2 to 3
Kreischer,
months.
or however the fuck you say his name. Yeah, she was right. Bert Kreischer.
She Googles faster than you.
Damn,
I mean,
nah, she probably
she-
watched it.
I know exactly.
Show her.
Nah, real talk. That nigga funny as hell.
But wait, Twisted Metal. Excuse my ignorance. What the fuck is it?
That game
Video
from back in the
games?
day.
Is the like what you mean the one where you
PlayStation.
play
No, when
like
you in the
on
cars
guitar?
and you in the cars and you got different cars. You got Sweet Tooth, the ice cream man with the
Ice cream
flaming
man
head.
with the head on
And
top.
shit,
I don't think I
man.
played
Guns
that
on
shit
it.
game.
What, that's PlayStation 1, ain't it?
Twisted
yeah.
Metal?
Yeah.
I really
I'm
don't
about to
know.
pull- I'm
Like
about to
it.
pull
I
this
got,
up
I
for
got,
you.
that's what I got the what's called.
Let me see, because I really feel like I don't know what's happening right now.
Man, that's
And I know all pop culture, I thought. Okay, I've seen the game, the cover of the game, but I don't think I've ever played it.
Like Sweet Tooth, they used to advertise they shit during fucking Attitude Era and shit like that.
I don't think I've ever played that game, y'all.
Really?
I really don't.
You know my daddy. We probably did.
We probably didn't.
You know, nah, I can see that because nah.
Because I see that,
He
but
didn't get that shit.
he probably like, this is
He ain't
this
get that
looks
shit.
evil.
Nah, not even that. You know, guns and all the extra.
Yeah,
He ain't get that
yeah,
shit.
You got it though, didn't you?
Nah, I ain't playing nothing. I ain't playing that shit.
Well, what
I
they doing is,
I play at my partner house like this.
but we
Yeah.
talked about how they were gonna have Samoa Joe playing Sweet Tooth. Samoa Joe's a wrestler, for those of y'all who don't know. But he gonna be playing Sweet Tooth, but he ain't gonna be doing the voice. He's just gonna be the body.
Okay.
I love when they do that.
Will Arnett is gonna be the fucking voice.
Nah, I don't know if I love that.
You know who Will Arnett is, though, right?
Yeah, yeah.
All right, and
Ninja
that's
Turtles and shit.
and see, and that's the thing, and that's where I'm kind of like, bro, you better nail that hoe. Like, I better not be able to even tell that that's Will Arnett, fam. Like, I better.
Yeah, cause I want somebody like the dude who was Spawn, the clown in Spawn.
That was John Leguizamo.
I want somebody like that. I want that type of voice to come off, bro.
Wouldn't
I mean, maybe he do sound dark and demented. I'm just saying.
But
when I
he
see
John
clowns
can do
like
that though.
I want motherfucker sound like that. You know, I want that like that type of shit when the motherfucker come as a clown.
Cause
that's what scares me.
But like,
Wherever
but
bro
Sweet,
at,
Sweet Tooth did kind of have like a how Samoa Joe talked during his fucking promos. That's why I'm kind of sitting there like,
Why
why
they
not?
just
Yeah,
use
why not just have Samoa Joe do the voice? Because if you've heard a Samoa Joe promo, you'd be like, damn, bro. Like when we first brought this up and we heard that he got
like
the spot.
What? Like that type of shit, like,
Yeah, you know,
super deep and like slow almost, right?
And like just real grungy, fucking just gravelly and shit like that. Like he could do that shit. So I feel like that would work. We supposed to get it. As they say, mid 2023. It's gonna be on Peacock. And
I don't know shit about Peacock.
Peacock got some bangers, though.
based off of what they doing with Poker Face alone, I like it because now that things are going to streaming services, you ain't gotta worry about necessarily TV 14 type or TVG and them dumbing stuff down because once they send some shit straight to streaming services, oh, you about to get all your fucks,
You can
all
use
your
whatever,
shit.
yeah, they can do whatever they want. They can get around all that shit.
Because it's
Right.
behind a paid subscription, so it's like, well, shit. My kid was. Your kid shouldn't even fucking been in there. You know what I'm saying?
Where are the parental control?
You should
That
watch
shit-
your kids a little bit
Exactly. Or because every streamer said they protect themselves. All of them hoes got the parental fucking lock on there to go do it.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers just not doing it because they think, oh, I could just go create my kid an account,
Nah, you
set
saw-
it to kids.
Bro, you saw
and-
us, nigga. We watching Disney Plus the other day, watching Deadpool, nigga. Straight
Oh,
up
and he
titties.
got a whole.
Straight up-
Remember that part where he had his whole bottom out and he had a little thing?
Yeah, but see, I'm watching the first one. They didn't do that part yet in the first. I'm just watching the first one.
They didn't
He
do
walking
that
in the
first
strip.
one?
Nah, that was the second one.
Come on, with Stan Lee up in there,
He walking in the
DJ.
strip club. I'm sitting here just watching this shit, and all of a sudden it's like titties, and it don't really acknowledge it. I'm sitting here like, nigga, I'm
Nigga,
watching
this
this on
is
Disney
Disney
Plus.
Plus.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, bro? If this was me back in the day, boy, I would be freeze framed right here, nigga, on this what's called it stopped, and then I just had that bitch on back for whenever somebody came in this bitch. I'm finna, hey, look, no, have y'all parental settings on that shit
That's
because
true.
niggas can see titties on Disney now. Like it's
I
fucking
mean, at
crazy.
this point, if your kids got a phone, they can see titties anywhere.
That is facts. I'm just saying.
Google, baby.
Huh.
And that is, but see, that is where you get that app lock.
But
know
you
what I'm
ain't
saying?
locking Google.
Shit.
I'm just saying, Google. Like, no, seriously, our kids. Well, I have older kids. They have homework assignments and shit. They look
They got
up
Google.
shit.
They got Google Chromes assigned,
Mhm.
don't they?
You gotta say
Yeah,
you gotta say
they've reached the age
Nah, you
where
gotta-
it went through. No, at
you gotta say
13,
searches.
they remove
The
the
proxy
settings.
settings. And
They
shit?
remove that, so they give them access. And like literally, Tink was waiting on her 13th birthday because she was like, everything is so restricted. At 13, it's a wrap. Like there is no kid settings after 13.
There should be a safety search, nigga. Not safe for
They
work.
stopped us. We had to use like ghost proxy
Now,
and
I
shit like
remember
that
how
just
that
to
works.
use
You're right.
motherfuckers
Like,
on
how does it work
YouTube.
for, like,
Google
if you-
flat out, you can't search
Nah.
certain
Like
things.
for instance,
Like
you
on
listen
the
to music and shit in
Right,
school,
like on
bro,
the
and now
phone,
these
you
that's
can't
for sure.
Google
Yeah.
anything.
bro, all
How-
kinds
what
of
is
shit
it?
out
I
this
just
little
We in a
behind.
different country with this shit.
And these motherfuckers, bro, man, see y'all kids today
Safety
spoiled,
settings.
bro. They got it all, fam.
They got it all.
They got it all.
They got it all,
bro.
yeah.
That's
Like
fucked
that.
up.
And it's a gift and a curse depending on the parenting. That's gonna be my belief.
There you go.
You know
there
what
you
I'm saying?
go.
Because honestly, these kids today are gonna be way smarter than we are.
Way smarter.
They gonna be smarter than we ever was, and that's just for the simple fact of the access and shit they got to. But bad parenting, niggas can turn out to be terrible delinquents, or with good parenting.
And also, it's only so much you can monitor, so it doesn't matter what you put on their phone. They spend a lot of time at school.
Exactly.
And everybody doesn't parent their kids the same way. So
Like-
just because I don't let her have a TikTok doesn't mean when she goes to school she ain't on that shit
So
with her
your-
homegirl.
your
Because
lessons
these
gotta-
teachers just let them sit on the phone all goddamn day like they don't teach nothing no more.
Your lessons gotta go further than just the material.
Which is why you can't.
Yeah.
Which is why you can't be lazy with your parenting because, like you were saying, with the kids being smarter, that is every generation. Every generation, the kids, unless you just so happen to be the little wizzy motherfucker. Now us, we gonna be the generation of, hey, we gonna be 60, 65. Hey, when that new PS13 come out. You know what I'm saying? Like, we
Yeah.
gonna still be gaming, doing all. We gonna be tech savvy because it's our shit. It lumped with
Yeah.
us. But, you know what I'm saying? Think about the motherfuckers in the 50s. When the kids came in the 70s, they were all motherfucking dope.
Oh, that was a whole different time. People who was alive in 1950 compared to today probably look around and feel like they have lived in a sci-fi movie.
Right, but like the
Like-
kids that but the
They would
kids
look at
that
the world
spawned from
today and
that
be like,
though
what the
were the people who
fuck?
went out there and created the record labels, changed the music industry, changed the film industry, TV and so that. So it's like each generation that comes out is smarter than the last, but the older generation, because I guess it's pride or whatever like that, don't want to give it to them.
Yup.
But
Yeah.
realistically, it's there. It's there.
Then don't want to, because if you acknowledge it and just teach them to use it better, it's a lot. You know what I'm saying? You can have a lot better outcome. But
Yeah.
instead, you trying to
Hinder it.
hinder it and keep them dumb and shit. And it's like, nigga, you the reason we died.
No, real shit, bro. Like, this is why we have to outsource medical jobs and shit like that. Like, why do you think people from China and India are coming over here to be doctors? Because we don't have enough people here in the Americas who want to do that
literally
shit.
You know how third world that sound?
Like very third world. But what's
You
crazy,
think
but
about
even
it.
when we were at the height of our, you know, being the biggest country in the world, we still like foreigners literally come over here and what they become doctors,
And
scientists,
shit on
and
us.
shit like
Because
that.
because while we may be the
'Cause we're
first up and
spoiled.
shit like that,
Shit on.
academically,
Spoiled as fuck.
academically we trash.
We trash.
Ass. Why you-
Did they do that shit to y'all in high school where they would pull y'all in there? It'd probably be like an assembly or something, and they would pull up the whole thing and let you know what the other countries are doing compared to y'all. Like
I mean,
where
I
y'all was
know.
at.
y'all
It
see
was
that?
on the
They
news.
stopped
Like,
that.
America,
Nigga,
America.
I was born. We was born, but like we was going to school. Y'all were probably at the end of y'all's, but nigga, we was going to school during the No Child Left Behind shit.
Yeah.
No, that
So
was
we
that's
was-
that's
that's what
what
bunch of
it was.
That's what it started with. That's what I'm
motherfuckers.
saying.
Yeah.
We was there for where.
All the
At the
retarded
beginning,
motherfuckers.
and all the
Like,
kids
so
was
it's
getting
whole nigga like
fine.
this. There's a lot of motherfuckers getting held back, and we keep going. No Child Left Behind come by, and it's like, okay, these niggas get put back to their right grade. All this extra shit. Now, all these dumb motherfuckers just get the pass for no reason. I'm sitting here like, bro, why are y'all? He can't pass. He can't do math.
So
He can't. Why are
That's
y'all
what I
letting
was
this
about
nigga
to say.
pass?
And
fam?
y'all
But at
wonder
the
why
same
the
time-
overall 7th grade average is down because y'all got this nigga fucking up the percentage.
He's supposed to be in 5th grade.
Like,
Did
really
y'all see
though?
that America beat China like the decathlon or some shit for the first time in over like so many years? But
That's
the
all
team-
Americans do is
But
play
the
sports.
team
Was all Asian.
was all Asian. Our American team was nothing
Was
but
all Asian Americans.
All Asian Americans.
Bro, I'm
So
sorry.
hold on,
I
so
know
when
it's
you
like a
say Asian
stereotype.
Americans, does because I know they something, you know, they count India as part of like the
No,
Asian.
Is that part of
They were in there too?
No, they was like, without knowing specifically, they were most likely, they weren't like Middle Eastern American. They were like Chinese or Japanese, like that type of Korean. You know what I'm saying? They was that type of Asian.
Okay, but I'm saying there was no like Indian people in there. Okay.
It was like a full squad of like, it looked
But
like
representing the
Team
U.S.
China,
a fucking A.
basically.
Boy, we doing bad, bro.
Bruh,
We-
but
we-
why-
No, but no, we're not. We're doing good
Because they part of
in
our
the
country
simple
now.
fact they're American.
I said
And
they-
this is
they
what
us.
pisses me off when it's like when people judge just based off looks. I get what you're trying to say, but
You get what I'm saying though?
But nigga, with the whole
You
line.
get what I'm saying? All three of them.
With
But
the
at the
whole
end of the day,
line,
they
though?
know
But who's to
American.
say? Who's to say that's why? Maybe they were the only ones.
But you know,
interested.
America is
Hell
that
no,
country.
I ain't
though.
gonna
America
lie
is that
though.
country, though.
Y'all can say what
We
y'all
were
want.
built off of immigration.
We're built off immigration, but at the end of the day, Asians is smart as fuck.
And
I'm
but
sorry.
there's
That's like
and
I know it's a
Americans-
stereotype or whatever, but them
And Americans
there's
got the
a-
habit
there's
of
a-
not getting off their ass.
Not even
to
that,
do
there's
shit, so
a-
people come and they start dominating.
No,
their culture,
but
like their
I'm
parents be
gonna say
on their
there's a
ass.
cultural
They don't
reason.
play about that shit.
But
Bitch, you're not
you
working at
studying,
Walmart. You're
but
going to be a
study.
doctor.
It goes deeper than
You're
it
gonna
goes
study.
farther back than that because it's like they was for like they structure.
It's totally different
like,
from ours.
That's what I'm saying. Just as like school was a main thing, even over there, it's still
Yes.
a fucking main
Pretty
thing.
much damn near lived like majority of their
And
day.
you know what? They
in
don't-
school.
They don't idolize kids either. A lot of Asian countries actually do not celebrate birthdays when you're young. They celebrate them more and more the older you get.
Who
Like
that
when
sound
you're
like?
one, who gives a fuck?
Who that
Like
sound like?
that's how.
Who that sound like?
I mean,
Who that sound like? You know
I'm
what
just saying, yeah, they don't
Who else?
idolize birthdays.
Nigga said, fuck your baby birthday, she's what? I was like, nigga, shit.
She
You
don't
always
remember.
saying some rude
Bruh,
shit,
so
bro.
big,
It's
and
like,
she gonna
damn.
like, she
I
not
got
gonna
a
remember
question.
it though.
I got a question.
No, she's
Go
not gonna
ask
remember
Tink.
it.
Go ask Tink and Gucci. Do they
And I
remember all
threw
the
some bad
extravagant shit that
birthdays,
we
bro.
did?
I got a horse for my motherfucking kid.
We was lit.
Yeah,
We
no,
was
real
lit.
talk. I
Oh.
got a horse
Hold
for my baby, real talk.
Rihanna say kids
Don't
used to
ever
learn
sleep
how to
on
fix shit, build shit, and do for their family. The majority of males don't know how to fix their cars now. I mean,
That's true.
No, but okay.
but that's not on us.
That's a
on
society.
the school system
Fuck
thing
that.
over
No,
here.
fuck that. That's
They-
a society thing. Why the fuck would I learn when I could just go pay somebody?
And not only that, we started looking
We are
down
in a
on jobs
society
that
of
people use
convenience.
their
I do
hands.
get. I'm saying, but at that time when motherfuckers had to learn, nigga, they was broke. Nobody.
No,
you
no,
know,
no. I'm
it
talking
cost
about,
$45.
but I'm
to go
talking
get
about,
a
but
fucking,
okay,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
but look at like the magnet schools and shit like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Where there's automotive,
Yeah.
where there's wood shop, where there's fucking when you take a lot of those resources, where does my kid get the fucking opportunity to even get a chance to be interested in that if it ain't there?
That's true. 'Cause
You know what
my
I'm saying?
sister,
Like,
That's there. But then at the same time, when you have the other side of parents of if your kid don't want to do it, why the fuck should we keep funding it? Because y'all giving kids autonomy now, and kids have choice. Back then, kids didn't have choice. Nah, nigga, I put you in that fucking class. Go take that fucking woodshop class. Go take that
Now,
motherfucking
I ain't gonna lie,
class.
because my kids come
Go
home
take
and they be
that
like, I
woodshop
don't
class.
like that teacher. Can you change my class?
No,
we didn't
nigga.
have the option to change classes. We
Deal
just
with
got
that
whatever
shit.
schedule we
We
fucking
did.
got.
But again,
I mean,
this
we
is where,
did, but we
but-
didn't.
like I say
we
with
didn't
music,
do it, but we had the option.
like I say with music and everything, because of the passes that we're given in the past,
Well, we
again,
did.
that's that slippery slope. Because look at it in sports, okay? And I was look at it in sport. Okay, now you look at it. You got parents now who feel like if their kids doesn't have like the best training, the best this and that by like 11 years old, they be feeling like they ain't even gonna be like, they feel like they kid gonna be left behind if they just jump out there and try to get it. And then it's like, and then they'll get out into it and be like, oh damn, such and such doesn't like baseball. What about this? Oh, okay, so let's go ahead and transition to something else. It's like they don't even we're not even giving kids the chance to find out what they interested in because you got too many parents trying to push their ass.
Listen right there. My mama well, baby, you're not good at this, so I'm just gonna put you over here. Instead of saying you need to work harder.
Okay. So
there you
got
go.
multiple things, and then what Rihanna said, she said that being dependent on others. I'm saying that's a different type of knowledge. You say kids now smarter, but I disagree. Fine, you can, but the fucking old saying, if you judge a monkey by how well it can swim, that bitch is gonna fail. And so, with that, I say, if you ask kids nowadays to do something that does not interest them, they may seem dumb as hell, and because they're uninterested, which is a whole different case compared to you tell a kid about how some money work and how they can scheme and do some shit that's money wise and gonna get them some more money. They gonna pick that shit up like that. You tell them about how to do some computer shit on the game, they gonna pick that shit up like that.
That's true.
You gonna tell them how to do some shit that they
They're
wanna do.
smarter electronically.
No, they're smarter for what they wanna do.
Yeah,
you can
for
put
what
it on
they're
whatever you wanna
interested
call. If they interested in fucking tying knots and climbing, you know what I'm saying, cutting shit.
Well, yeah, because they're probably gonna go on social media and look at a whole bunch of fucking videos that reinforces that.
And
interest.
that's my point. So it's like they have the opportunity, the ability. They don't have to go to a library. They can, hey Google, how do I cook something on this thing? How do I do this? How do I put my car? I don't have to know nobody to fix no tire. Hey Google, how do I fix a tire? There's a whole nigga on. Hey Dad, can you teach me?
We had to have one of our homeboys teach us how to change the inner tube on a bike. Or some shit like that. Meanwhile, they can go YouTube how to take that bitch apart and put it back. We had to learn by trial and error.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean?
For that simple fact, do they all use it?
No.
That's not their. They're like, hey, I ain't saying that's but the potential.
I couldn't
of
get the
like
tire back
ability,
on the
like
rim,
the
and I fucked
intelligence.
the tube up and I just popped that bitch and I be mad.
We all got told that putting soda on your motherfucking.
Yeah.
We all got told
put ride to Walmart till the morning. I'm mad as shit. My inner tube all.
We all got told putting soda on the chain takes the rust off and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody else around the motherfucking street told us that shit just made that shit worse.
That shit. Yep.
It's
shit works on
your
cars.
shit sticky as fuck now. You got all the dirt and everything stuck
And so,
to your
but see,
chain.
does access hinder motherfucking like thought process, critical thinking? It
can become a crutch if you use it as such.
Okay,
you know
if electricity shut the fuck down right now, and they didn't have Google, like what the fuck are they gonna do?
Common sense.
Out of there.
Common sense ain't that common.
No, we're fucking. You know why? Because society as a whole done gave up on paper and shit like that. I guarantee you right now, there are no encyclopedias with everything up to date for probably the last 10 to 15 years.
There probably are, but there's not many.
A lot of that shit they keeping that shit on there, but it's like you say, it's not many.
It's not many. And just think, okay, even with like
that'll die out.
We won fucking what was the motherfucker that came up from the ground? The blobby motherfucker?
Bloater?
Yeah, we're one fucking bloater away from all that shit being gone forever.
Fucking gone.
You know what I'm saying? Like without few developments.
Because like literally I know the city, like I live, Dallas is big as fuck, but I know at least enough to be able to move around anywhere because I know the main streets. Now time, like if you're growing up right now learning how to drive, you constantly putting shit in a fucking map, like on your phone. You're not paying attention to street signs, like landmarks. Like, are you really?
Right.
Like me, what aggravates me. I use
not knowing where the fuck
I
you
know,
live.
nigga, I can go anywhere.
I use G. For me,
traffic.
I use exactly. There you go.
I already know.
There you go.
Traffic.
If it's not traffic, I truly don't know where the hell I'm going.
Are you serious?
But I need to know. If there's traffic up ahead, I need to dip off and hit them back streets to get to where the fuck I need to go.
But the reason why you know how to hit them back streets is because you didn't grow up constantly looking at your phone to tell you where to go.
No, you're right. I'm just saying, I'm not using
my
GPS, so I can mainly for traffic.
So I can see, okay, but I gotta go this way. Is there traffic on the highway? I bet I'm taking the back road.
Or do I need to leave a little bit earlier? Like, is it a regular
highway?
Right.
The video gamer in me loves the fact that at any point in time,
I love maps.
I can press pause and pull the map up. Goddamn.
I mean,
like,
I
hold
can
up.
literally go to the map, bro. I can go to the map, and if I need to
Yeah,
find
instant
somewhere to go in
gratification.
between, like I need to go to Kroger. Kroger,
Hey,
search Kroger on my route.
I do-
That shit is great.
And like
I'm not
Rihanna say,
knocking
it's that whole instantly being satisfied
True,
now.
instant gratification is
Because
a thing.
you can't. Because now
It's an
that
addiction
when
for
you
sure.
when you do that, you done handicapped work ethic right there.
Yeah.
Like for real, you used work ethic used to be something that just came with it. It was just natural. Now you're having to force that shit
Nah,
like
shit-
the Eminem and the Brownie
shit
commercial.
evolves.
Like for
Nah,
real.
shit evolves because let's go to remember the conversation I told you about how with buddies not too long ago about how streamers and stuff don't really work because they love what they do with blase blase. How much are we working when other motherfuckers will say we not, but just because we on technology all day? Me and you.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
You see what I'm saying?
I know I get that part, but I'm still make the point.
so-
I get that
And
first
so where
part.
it's like work ethic is changed. Like bro was trying to make the point like it's only labor if you're manually a plumber.
Oh
or
no!
something.
I'm
It's
not.
like-
No, I'm not saying that. I'm talking about as far as when I'm talking about work ethic. I'm talking about that want to, that grind, that
No, that's
you know
what I'm saying.
saying, like
Is
that
he-
go
no.
get it, that go get it mentality, whatever it is.
No, it's still there. It just looks different on niggas nowadays. Now, a lot less people may have it now because of the instant gratification and shit.
And that's pretty
You know what I'm
that's pretty much where I'm at. Yeah.
But it just.
Nobody want to wait. Like,
But now, yeah, that's what it is. The
Nobody
grind,
wants to
nobody wants to wait. They want to skip a whole bunch of steps. And
Like
so-
nobody understands that. Like most entrepreneurs, like the first 10 years of the fucking business, you really ain't. It's like if something happens that helps get you over that hump. Nobody want to wait that long. Y'all starting a business, that shit don't pop off in 6 months. You feel like it's a failure.
Yep.
No, like that's not how it actually works. Like it looks good on the YouTube short, but that's not real life.
And like you say,
that's
it's
not
people who
realistic.
sit here and they think, oh, y'all not doing shit just because, you know what I'm saying, we on the computers or doing this
Content
and that.
is,
But
is like literally life.
Now,
That's
now
a
Rihanna,
lot.
I wholeheartedly agree with that. It makes people less creative. And we've been
Yeah.
talking about the AI stuff for a couple of causes, but fuck the AI shit just in general.
Fuck it,
The
AI.
ability to like see so much shit, your own creativity kind of dwindles because you're looking at everybody else's stuff. It's like you
Yeah.
don't have to think for your own. You don't
Where
have to
did-
put
Yeah.
that together.
how you being original? You know what I'm saying?
You-
Exactly.
Because you're constantly inspired
You-
by
and-
other people. Like it's
and-
constant influence.
And you always got something to look at. Like there was times like shit back in the day, my mom used to be like, shit, that nigga used to just sit in the corner and play with a stick and a fucking eraser. You know,
Right.
those type of
Imagination.
those type. I don't think people have those because like kids don't have the ability to even have an imagination now
Because they have a
too-
tablet by the time they 6 months.
They-
Bro, working in a restaurant, do y'all know, like, at this point, all I see is literally families, whether it's little kids, big kids, they bring tablets with the little stands and set them up in front of the kids.
Do they even make out? Do y'all even have? Do they even have like
Passing out the little coloring things and all that
Oh,
shit.
we do, but it doesn't matter. They even with that, they still set the tablets up. They let the kids watch a movie, and they sitting there on their phone.
They don't even give the
You
coloring
just-
shit an opportunity. They just go straight to the fucking
Just
tablet.
going to the
Because that used
tablet.
to be my
because
shit
they
as a
quiet.
kid.
Because kids
I'll
are
tell-
quiet then. It's
I
like
used
when
to-
you're coloring and shit, you talking, they want them kids to shut the fuck up and look at that TV screen. That's what they wanna
Activity, and
do.
it's that mental thing. Like I used to look, okay, let me solve that puzzle. Like I was remember like cereal boxes and shit like
Yeah, they used to have
that. We
all
used to
that
fight
activity.
over the cereal box. Like, hey man, no, I want to do the no. I was like, all right, we gonna do
Oh,
this bitch
God,
together then.
nah,
Nah,
fam,
and
for
shit
real.
like
They
for real.
fucking fruit. What was the
We
fucking
used to, like,
toucan?
literally-
Yes, he known for having them
But like
bitches.
we used to buy the color by the number, but like we did activities that had nothing to do with electronics all day long. That's why I be like when my kids be acting like they're so bored. I'm like, nigga, we spent our lives in the house. Like how y'all go to the movies and
Like
go skating and shit all the time.
Like little nigga, you
We
draw.
lived in the house and had to figure out how to stay entertained. I listened to music for hours. Like that was my. What else did I have? A fucking radio. And you know what I would do? Sit there and
That's
write
where
down.
me doing
I went
music
right
came
there.
from. Sitting around not having shit. I'm like,
Writing down lyrics to songs.
I was like, man,
rewinding
I'm
the
holding
song
this
on a little
paper
tape.
and this pen, and it just feels
Hey,
right.
look,
It feels like it's
I
supposed
love-
to be
look.
in my hand, and I'm supposed to be doing something.
I love
Got to
being
go.
on punishment.
Look.
I get to read. I get
Because
to
my
read.
mama,
Come on with it.
I get to read and write on my own time. I ain't got to worry about shit. I ain't got to
Yeah.
clean nothing. I just got to clean. And then once I clean, I
I
come back in
love
here.
reading.
I ain't got what?
The
Say.
only time I hated it
That's how I caught
is
up on
when
my Harry
good shit
Potter
was
and
around.
shit.
Like when Spawn came out, and my ass had to stand in the corner for 12 hours, and I'm listening to their ass, watch this whole eating popcorn, having fun, right behind my ass. Went and got Willy Wonka. Y'all
You
know
know
how
when
I
I
feel
used to
about
be
Willy
there, I was on
Wonka.
See, now that would hurt.
And when
That
when
type
it-
shit,
when,
them
when
the
Daddy
only
would
ones.
cook some good motherfucking food, and I was on punishment, punishment, and I had to eat a peanut butter and fucking jelly sandwich. Cause
that'll hurt. That'll hit your feelings.
That was wrong.
See, look, and this is why
that'll hit you, or go straight to noodles. You
you sorry, and they eating this good ass food, and you want punishment.
This is why.
This is
why I love being like the fourth out of all these motherfuckers. Cause yeah, they can talk that shit. I'm finna just stay up. Everybody finna go to sleep, motherfucker. And when y'all go to sleep, I'm finna go in this bitch and give me a good plate of food. Y'all got me fucked up.
Nah, I was too scared.
Like, man, say, hey, nah, look, cause that nigga, they now putting shit together. The reason they felt like either in deep sleep or they was chilling, cause they would turn music on too. They would be getting high and shit, and they only did that in their room. So after they put us to bed, they vibing. They not coming back out here. Lights are off. They not coming back out here unless they got the munchies, but they ain't got the munchies yet because they still smoking. So nigga, yeah, I'm finna.
If it's like, cause I know I saw.
It's really planned out, bro.
I pay attention.
If they can lay down and go to fucking sleep though, because these motherfuckers used to be going at it. I used to be here, man.
Oh, now they be up though.
With him, man, say motherfucker be see, bro.
But when they get quiet, that's when you gotta be like scared, cause somebody coming out here if they quiet.
Yeah, everybody get quiet.
Y'all know about them missions? You know what I'm saying? Them late night missions and shit. You know what I'm saying? You creeping from the bedroom to the refrigerator. Shit, got that cornbread in there. You probably popping some of that shit out, getting that shit back. Hey.
I woke up early in the morning and I would go and scoop. I'm so good, Daddy. Don't know. I would go and give me a little cup and scoop some hot chocolate, like the hot chocolate powder in that big ass can, and I'll go turn the shower on, get a book, and sit in the shower and eat the chocolate.
Damn!
And it would be 5 o'clock in the morning, and I would sit in the shower.
Hey, at least she reading the book and shit though.
I was reading the book. It was Anne of Green Gables.
You know what it is?
But she got her a whole like thing for like.
At this time,
I would run the hot water.
Pinky out and shit.
It was a lot of kids. Nobody got to use the restroom for long. I would wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning, get my hot cocoa, and run all the fucking hot water.
What's crazy is
Jimmy said he used to watch everybody playing through the window outside.
Ooh, that used to be her nigga looking like this.
Damn.
Wait, and then when they made you go to bed at 7 and the sun was still up, and
like,
everybody else
you mad at everybody else. It ain't they fault for that. You like, man, they some hoe ass niggas.
I would have friends that would do shit like tap on the window like, ha ha.
You know what's crazy though?
See, that's that bullshit. Like,
how you started waking up early. I did the same shit. Cause it's like when everybody gotta wake up early and get ready for school, it's like, bro, hurry up. You ain't got no time to be in the restroom and relax. I can't take a shit without motherfuckers like, what are you doing? So it's like, I bet. I'm waking up at 6, 5. You know what I'm saying? The same thing. I'm waking up early. Do this. Watch my motherfucking. Nigga, that's when I found out about a show called Spider Riders, nigga. We didn't have nothing. This is an anime.
This just sound like it got canceled halfway through the season.
Nigga, this was an anime that was on like one of them fucking channels that came on the box with like Cubo and shit.
I was just about to swear I was about to say Cubo.
I found the channel that in the morning it played fucking anime. So I would wake up, watch that. It was a fucking Alice in Wonderland show that they had on that bitch.
All that shit from fucking Switzerland and fucking.
Wait, it was the actress that looks like Katy Perry.
It was a cartoon.
Oh no, I don't know that.
See,
I thought you was talking about that because there was another
what
show.
he doing, that's how I came across like Small World and Pingu and all that other shit way back then and shit.
So when I looked up Spider Riders recently, it's a Canadian show and shit like that. So I'm looking, I'm like, okay. Bet, nigga, yeah, they had anime too. I was fucking with it though, like Digimon but with spiders and shit. I was like,
you know what's fucked up? ECW and all that shit like that was on the same type of schedules. That's why we could never find that shit. That's why that shit was on tape.
No, it was crazy. I think I did see like a TNA or something like that at some point in time back in them days.
And like, and if you catching it that early, that ain't even the US side. That's like the India feed because that's when like they get their shit fucking thrown over because over here we get that shit on like fucking Spike TV. And all that fucking weird ass shit.
Spike, that's
Spike TV, yeah.
Man, TV was, but see, like with me, it was only 3 of us. So like with three in the house, it's kind of easy to like. It ain't hard to space away because one could be in the room, one could be in the living room, and with my, you know what I'm saying, with us, I'm saying you can have 2 motherfuckers in the same spot.
Fuck that, nigga. We talking about getting ready for school.
everybody got to be at this motherfucking house in 1 hour.
Okay,
Everybody.
Okay, well, shit, yeah, but see, that's just siblings. That's gonna always be a motherfucker.
And y'all got one bathroom to share because y'all can't use the master bathroom because that's our motherfucker.
Me and my bro built up already. That's why nobody fucked with us in the hood as far as fighting and shit, because they saw us fighting each other in the morning so damn much. They be like, yo, we ain't fucking with that. Niggas like, bro, them niggas be throwing them things, bro. Like, nah, damn. Because all of our fights was in the morning. Them shits would go from the crib to outside to the bus stop. Probably follow your ass to school and shit. Like, hey.
Portia, I hope you cyber chase. We're moving. We're beating hacker at this game. We got the power. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Moving in cyber chase.
Yeah, bro, because remember Godfrey played the voice of the bird on there with the hat turned backwards and shit. Nah, that shit was legit.
And he was bad. He worked with Hacker at first, but then he turned good
Bro,
and shit.
yes.
Hey, look, Cyber
Chase was that show.
That was my shit.
You know what?
If niggas wonder why I'm like as smart as I am or whatever the fuck you want to call me, why?
PBS,
bro.
PBS,
public broadcasting station.
Why you think I like documentaries?
Facts.
Really?
Nigga,
Seriously.
public broadcasting station,
Seriously.
bro. Like the PBS put me on to everything, bro. They taught me.
I still
raised
to
me,
this
bro.
day
Them shits
listen
was
to the
legit.
PBS radio station. They be having all the good interviews in the afternoon with our legendary people, like obscure people.
Ain't that
you
where
didn't
60
even-
Minutes started?
Something like
Is
that.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, because they would go from right before they would do that, they would have like those auctions. So it's like, do you like Clifford the Big Red Dog? But you know what I'm saying, you see the people in the back, just the horror, just freaking calling and shit, and you be like, because hey,
because it was public. They kept that shit
Clifford,
going with people
the
running
Arthur
shit.
books, fucking Franklin books, like I just so you as a kid, you be like we love that shit. So it's like, man, you know, I
And
wish
to
I
know
had
Dragon
me a
Tales is
fucking
from Texas, bro, just
Bro,
makes me feel so
Dragon
much better.
Tales is one
Dragon
of the
Tales,
best
the
shows ever
nigga,
made.
it was originated here. Nigga, I love that shit. And if I'm not
Dragon
mistaken, I
Tales,
want to say
Dragon
Dallas, like
Tales.
something like in
Don't
the
know.
area.
because our PBS station, I forget where the fuck it was, but I remember every once in a while I would pass by the station.
I remember passing by too, but where was it?
I don't.
I know my 27 is fucking right downtown. We see that shit all the time over there by West End and shit.
See, yeah, but them motherfuckers, they used to have a big fucking
Honestly, I think my 27 is where it used to be that shit.
Hey, Mike.
I think my 27 bought them out. It started taking a public station.
My 27, I thought turned into like UPN.
But see, how the fuck can my 27 go buy some shit when they shit fucking getting bought out all the fucking time?
I was
and
just
shit.
talking about this area.
KDFI 27 with the red ball on it. Then my 27 with the blue, like, damn. Y'all motherfuckers done switched from running Seinfeld to running fucking the Parkers to fucking running SmackDown to like, where the fuck are y'all at? Like, them motherfuckers be
They
everywhere.
trying to touch everything.
Like there was a show, y'all remember? It was this motherfucker who used to be able to. He was
y'all
able to
saw-
solve crimes because he would, for some reason, get the paper like a day early or some shit like that. He
That
would
sound
get
like
the
some shit
paper
that would be
a
on
day
there, bro.
early, so he would go and try to prevent those crimes and
That
shit
sound
like
like a
that from
charm.
happening.
That sound like some shit that would been on there though.
Yeah.
Nah, speaking of, since we on the subject, Judge Mathis and shit just got canceled.
Whoa.
Judge Mathis and People's Court.
Wait, is Jerry Springer still on?
I think they closed. I think they stopped
Okay.
running not too long ago, and he just stopped. Like he just
Okay.
ended his show. But Judge Mathis and People's Court both just got canceled through they wherever publication.
Go up, man. I see you, bro.
Because whatever station they on, just going away from
Court television.
that. But he was on, you know, everybody got social media now. Bro hopped on motherfucking Graham with his little robe on and said, hey, look, fam, we ain't done. We're most likely we gonna go to some black owned, you know what I'm saying, blase shit.
Thing or whatever.
And we gonna come back to this and we gonna keep it to empower the culture blase
I love
as we
this.
do and shit. And so what I'm thinking probably either on top, you know what I'm saying, one of them type of things, situations where they gonna go. I ain't mad though, keep that shit going, cause I love Judge Mathis. Judge Mathis is one of them niggas that I watch, even if I ain't watching all the time. When I do want to, like, if I see his ass,
he funny.
I'ma watch it. He funny, and that nigga be having real shit to say. Like,
Yeah.
like even though that shit's scripted.
Sometimes you'll see a situation and you'll be like, motherfuckers need to hear that shit. Like if let's say a motherfucker going through some shit where where a male, where men done fucked you over your whole life and they done got away with this certain shit and you watching this case and it's relatable and now you hear Judge Mathis or somebody actually check that motherfucker the way it should be done. You be like, damn, you know what? It's about damn time. Like, goddamn. Matter of fact, I saw when I was living in Plano, one of my homeboys was fucking on the show as one of the badass, you know how the badass kids and shit who be out there.
Damn, for real?
For real. We lit his backyard on fire. You know what I'm saying? We lit his backyard on fire, but then I look up, and you know what the irony of it is? Back when I'm out in Plano, you remember when I lived in Plano. You know what I'm saying? And my daughter going to the same school, I'm living in the same apartments. Tell me why my daughter becomes best friends with his family who stays in the same motherfucking house. I'm dropping her off and I'm like, what the fuck is this?
That is wild.
Fucked
That's a
up.
crazy fucking coincidence.
But I love that shit's happening with them canceling those court TV shows. Number one, because y'all know how much they be paying them motherfuckers? Judge Judy is a $20 million a year motherfucker.
And how much do they pay the people that come on?
Probably $500 get a trip to New York or Chicago in a
we
hotel
gotta
with a
ask,
meal or
our
some
cousin,
shit.
Marcus.
Oh,
Marcus he was on Mario, one of them hoes.
My mama was on Maury. Yup.
Not
for no. Okay, hey, hold up though. Okay, cause y'all know here. I know the joke's about to come. Cause
I know it was on Jerry. And he said that shit was fake.
All of it fake. They get
All
flew
of it
out, they get
fake.
the hotel, and they all the extra shit.
Nah, my mama shit was real.
The thing is, they use like real story elements and shit. The thing is, you gotta be like a bad baby.
You know what?
You shouldn't go on them hoes if you ain't fucking ready to capitalize off that shit to another level. You know
watch Dark Side of the 90s. They go in the first episode. They go into shows like Jenny Jones, Jerry Springer, and all that shit on how they throw them hoes together. Kind of like how the Kardashians and shit. When we be hearing about these reality shows, where they only focused on the drama and they'll pump that shit up.
Yeah, they'll
you know
give you, once you give them a little tidbit. Oh yeah, then let's just run a story with this shit. Let's just go. They gonna take whatever is the truth and exaggerate the fuck out of it. Like Rose said, I think they said he wasn't the father on the show. Our cousin, they were like he wasn't the father on the show. He was the father though. Like they be lying and shit all on them type of fucking.
He's like, bro, that motherfucker can dance though. Bust that move again, Jerome.
Oh God.
You know what I'm saying?
Be like, oh goddamn, Tiffany, I like the way you run to the back.
I like, but when you was talking about shows getting canceled, I like that because it gets more motherfuckers in that entrepreneurial shit to where you gotta take ownership. You know what I'm saying? Now you gotta get out.
If you can.
Exactly.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You
facts.
either gotta rest on your bank or now just find other ways to get your fucking bread though. You know what I'm saying? But man, we went damn.
That was a deep dive.
It really fucking was, and I like that shit was fucking fire though.
Tangents.
Damn. Well, pull up, Danny. I see you, bro.
Hey, ain't no such thing as late when you on Kool-Aid time.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, we sipping on here. Hey, we definitely glad y'all up in here. Just making sure y'all hitting them thumbs up, doing that damn thing. Twitch ban. Did we talk about that?
No.
Okay, so
that's
that's
none of mine yet.
All right, bam. Then that's where we at.
Twitch ban. I think if it's not a mistake, it's gonna be some goofy shit. Boom, quick, fast.
Why are people banning things on Twitch?
Bro, everybody getting banned now. It's just quick.
It's just a thing.
Streamer gets banned on Twitch after appearing to run over a dog while being distracted by her phone. Clarification.
Say it again. I was distracted by my phone. Sorry.
Damn.
A Polish streamer was driving and looking at Twitch chat on her phone before seemingly hitting something with her car, prompting the sound of a whimpering animal.
Oh no.
Leading her to be banned by the Twitch community. Or board, or whatever the fuck banned you on Twitch.
Well, why the fuck is this bitch on Twitch and driving?
I mean, listen, you can't hurt no dogs, okay? Because them white folks will fuck you up.
A chick lost her life doing that shit. For real. Decapitated herself. You know what I'm saying? Doing that shit.
Yeah, that's where you taking the content too serious. If you gonna do it while live, one, you shouldn't be driving. Two, don't focus on comments in the middle of you driving. Wait till you get to fucking
don't be distracting the motherfucker who's behind the wheel either. You know what I'm saying?
The content at that point should just be you vibing.
Right, like why don't you have like them little things up there where you put your phone in?
Nah, but even that's what it was on, especially the little picture. She got it in a little thing.
Oh, she was reading it though. Like instead of it like just recording her.
Yeah, so instead of her just letting the live go and her doing what she do and just talking about ranting or whatever the fuck you can do while you live. Like one, why you live in the car anyway? Unless you ranting. That's the only time you should be driving and
y'all done seen mine.
Ranting like a motherfucker because you're not even reading comments unless you at a stop sign or some shit. So it's like, she was like, I wonder how long the ban is. I probably could have looked that up, but who gives a fuck?
Man, it's Twitch. That shit'll be off in a bit. You know what I'm saying? Like they do that shit. Twitch. This is Twitch. they'll ban something or do some shit for like a headline, and then that shit'll be out. How many times we done heard of I Show Speed and Casa not getting freaking banned and then they right back up. You know what I'm saying? If you got traction, they gonna take that shit off because they want motherfuckers to keep flooding to their fucking platform. So, bitch, I hope your number's right. I'm just saying.
I hope your YouTube good.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I hope you feel, you know what I'm saying, funneling the other shit, you know what I'm saying, to trust. We know. Do not put all your motherfucking eggs in one fucking basket.
Hey, she gonna come back with the hot tub stream.
Hey, she gonna pull an amaranth on that ass.
Yeah,
She say, hey, she gonna be playing Yu-Gi-Oh!
Hey,
On
I
her
don't
nipples
blame
and
her.
shit.
I was all she needs is a little nudity.
I don't
She'll be
blame him
just
though, because if
fine.
I could, I would too. I show a little nipple if they could do the cash for it, man. Say, call me what you want. I'm a whore.
I mean, as long as you're a paid one, that's really the
Do you hear me?
Oh, okay. Speaking of which, L. Tommy pulled up this. He pulled up this comment or pulled up this topic in my inbox. He's like, so I don't want to put it. Let's just you catch your partner, right? They
my partner, my business partner.
No. Like
My
whether
partner.
I say that because if it's a female, it may be your dude. If it's a dude, it may
My
be your
spouse.
female.
Okay, so my spouse.
So
like,
there you go.
Yeah.
So
I just
you
make
catch
sure.
your spouse, you know what I'm saying? Like selling ass. Are you more mad that they selling ass, or more mad that you found out they selling it for cheap?
Yeah.
I think so, because if we still been struggling and I've been still having to like work extra hours at work and shit, and you out here selling your ass, that's like adding insult to injury.
You know
Pick
me.
your fucking struggle.
First of all, why are you doing this alone?
Don't do that.
I do not promote anything, but why are you doing this alone? This is better as a team effort.
I mean, like seriously.
I don't know what the hell you do. We can negotiate way better price. You are not a $40 hoe.
I don't know what
You don't even see your own self-worth.
Do you hear me? Like, man, say, hey,
I
look,
could have been boosting you up. Like, yeah, no, seriously, I don't like it. That seems.
I may have to leave you now. Not
Nigga,
for the fact that you
I
was selling
like you
ass.
more than you like yourself.
Not for the fact that you were selling ass, but for the fact that you charge too low.
Not only is you a hoe, but you a cheap hoe.
Like, you think that you worth that
That's
much?
not gonna work.
I hold you up here and you hold yourself down here. What are you doing?
Something like that. I have a bitch ass nigga talking around, even going around, man. You gonna fuck up my rep?
Man,
No, for
say.
real.
You gonna have me
Because
looking
at
bad
least
at
my
you.
nigga gonna be like, yeah, your bitch a hoe, yeah, but she getting paid though.
Hey, yo, but look, hey, like, cause she said, yo, bitch, a hoe, you can't afford it though.
Yeah.
Do you hear me? And if I can pull that, I'm still winning.
I'm
But
still winning.
If you done hit for $40 in a McChicken, I'm gonna be like, what the fuck?
That's embarrassing.
Like, fam, if you hit for $20 in a Henny bottle, bro, I'm gonna be upset. And you know,
And it wasn't even a big Henny bottle. It was like
it was
the
the baby
pint.
one.
Yeah, it was the
It's
baby.
the $30 version. Like, damn.
Y'all
You can't even get a liter in this bitch. You got a shot.
God damn.
You got a fucking, what that nigga say? I'm finna have a movie. No, nigga, that's a Snapchat. That's a reel, nigga.
It's a short. So remember them hit clips from back in the day? Them hit clips where you do this, but this is before MP3 players and shit was around.
Oh shit.
They would print off and that shit would be only like maybe like 45 seconds to a minute. But you
The
plug it
little
in
music?
and you get the
I
little
remember
song and
that,
shit. You
yes.
just pop the box.
Them hoes were like samples. Did you get a
Motherfucker
sample?
got a little Tamagotchi motherfucking.
Yeah, no, I remember those.
Nigga got a Tamagotchi Henny bottle, nigga. That's fucked up. Nigga, if you got a Tamagotchi Henny bottle, fam.
A Tamagotchi.
That's like, nigga, that's what them Tamagotchis is.
Bro, that's a good random t-shirt, bro. Tamagotchi Henny bottle.
Hey, you know what's crazy? I wonder what my Tamagotchi pet's doing now.
Damn, I had babies, nigga.
Do
When they
you
first
hear
started
that?
coming, they were children.
And then,
They would wake me up in the middle of the night because they was hungry, bro.
was y'all still fucking around with you?
Mine probably
Yeah,
shut down
and they
or
had like
some
a little
shit.
line.
You know what I'm saying?
They're gonna be like the new.
That was a real thing. We didn't bring home the baby from like the.
Nah, if they had a horror movie of like, if they wanted to make a parody
My
horror
Tamagotchi,
movie.
that uncle who can't stay out of jail and shit. That nigga stay going in.
Hey, look, we gonna get them Tamagotchis and plug them back in, like get a battery for them hoes after these years. They gonna turn that bitch on. They gonna look at us like,
Nigga, where the fuck you been? What the fuck?
Or deadbeat ass parent.
I'm gonna just show them some milk.
You got kids now? Like, what the fuck?
Oh God, cause that's who we gonna be giving them to. We gonna be like, man, our kids gonna turn around and be like,
You look like the motherfucker who bought me.
but you not him. You a girl.
The fuck?
Oh shit, nigga, don't turn on them 3DSs then.
Ooh.
Them like PAL games.
My Animal Crossing villages. Woo! That thing fucked up. That bitch probably sunk by now. Oh shit! Everybody move.
Oh damn! But what about the Sims? I was like,
Oh,
the Sims that we
damn.
abandoned. Them motherfuckers is fucked up, and
From
I created
GameCube.
so
Think
many
all the way back.
families.
Think all the
Okay, wait. The urban street was like they used to have certain.
I don't even want to get started on how many you done abandoned.
Bro.
You abandoned it while you was still playing.
I would just make like 10 different families.
You just start making a new family out of nowhere. And be like,
Because
"Man,
the best
fuck this
part of
family."
the Sims is the creation process. After you create everybody, after that it's just kind of like, damn. Now I'm just in here all day,
I
every
like
day.
living.
No.
I
Fuck
like
all this.
living.
Look, simple. Y'all finna be in on some content brainstorming.
My
Fuck it.
motherfucker
We
work
kinda
at
tipsy.
ESPN.
Nigga, she like playing The Sims.
I love the Sims.
We can voice over.
No, I got Sims 4 on there. What's
I
fine
know.
with the mods?
No.
Our motherfuckers can sell weed, smoke weed, fucking motherfuckers can be on that
We
shit,
have
all that
podcasts,
shit.
too.
And
And
we
we know
can-
there are
and-
mods. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
Yes, we can
And
do
we-
the damn thing.
And we can do voice over. We
Okay.
can make TV shows with The Sims.
We can start writing the script.
That would be great.
No.
Because
You know
I
what?
love playing
That's-
the Sims.
that's what I'm saying.
Especially since we ain't got animators right now.
We can
Do
do
our own
we can
shit.
we can do a sitcom literally with The Sims.
Pull up. Hey, and this is stamp that shit. 8:50, February 22nd, Wednesday, DTKA podcast, batch 134. Yeah, we hit that hoe.
You
You
know,
know
I
what I'm saying?
love a good story. I love a
You
good
get your
story.
bag
Yeah.
going too. This shit gonna be nice. That shit gonna be hard.
Just know all the Sims are going to be bathing with essential body love bars, so.
Oh, you know we gotta
shamelessly
plug our
that
shit.
Every time.
We sip, hey, and we sipping Kool-Aid, breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Okay, we got
You
the
know what I'm
red
saying?
cups, you know what I'm saying?
All that good shit. And you know what? Ooh, I need to look and see if they got mods to where you can mod like shit. Cause y'all fuck around. We have our yes and Kool-Aid shirts on and shit up in this bitch.
we
Man,
definitely-
if this shit can go crazy.
Tomorrow's gonna be a very interesting day.
Very fucking interesting. I'm gonna have to look that shit up. I'm gonna definitely have to look that shit up. Oh! Next topic.
I didn't do it.
No, records.
Records. This is your moment.
Alright, look.
Your time to
The
shine.
reason this motherfucker is sitting here, and we may do this recurrently, but I'm bad at doing recurrent shit, so maybe not. This is the Otis Redding Jimi Hendrix experience. Historic performances recorded at the Monterey International Pop Festival. This is a fucking gem.
Yes, it is.
I didn't fucking know. I don't know shit about it. Youngins, y'all don't know shit about that shit either. So let me tell you motherfuckers.
Hold up.
This hoe basically got like a lot of the best, probably the biggest sets of that night or whatever on that bitch. Straight through. God damn it. It's one of them hoes. You don't even
Perfection.
clap, nigga. He just
It's
got it.
perfection.
Bro, that shit hard. Nigga, Jimmy's that nigga, cause that's the first side. Jimmy's the first side. Nah, fuck that. Otis Redding has always been my nigga. I didn't know why, but he was always my nigga. I thought it was just sitting on Dock of the Bay, goddamn. But nah, there was a reason I loved that motherfucker.
Penmanship was off the fucking chain.
There was a fucking reason. Play the first side, Jimi Hendrix and shit. Jimmy didn't, I think he was on the guitar the whole time, but see, we got Like a Rolling Stone, Bob Dylan. That hoe was good. I didn't really know it, but I was like, nigga, okay, fucking jamming. Then
Back when you could understand what Bob Dylan was saying. Pull up.
Oh God. Then you got Rock Me Baby, B.B. King, and Josiah.
Pull up.
Nigga, what? Then
I
you
bet
got the
played that on
Can You See Me, Jimi Hendrix is when he started going live on his fucking guitar shit. Then you got the Wild Thing with Jay Taylor when he goes even crazier on that motherfucking guitar. Fine, cool. I'm gonna even read the goddamn description, nigga, because this is why records is fucking blast from the fucking past, bro, because I felt like I was in, what year was it? Goddamn it. 1967, nigga. 1967, and this what the fuck they was listening to, nigga? I would have been on drugs too. Fuck are you talking
And you know
about?
how old Otis Redding was?
No,
Motherfucker
but
wasn't even 27.
it
Yeah,
shot,
for real?
For real.
and that's what fucking blew my mind, because Otis Redding was shake, respect, nigga. Yes, that respect, cause he started that bitch off with,
He wrote those.
nigga. He say, I'm finna sing a little song that this bitch stole from me, nigga.
That's what he said.
Nigga, what the fuck, bro? When I don't think he said bitch.
That's a shot at Aretha Franklin.
I don't think he said bitch, but he said I'm finna sing this little song that this lady stole from me. Like he literally stole that hoe off like that. And in his version, as a man, I love that whole lot.
Oh my god!
That whole way.
So there was some shade going on in 1966.
Yeah, oh yeah. Because Otis Redding wrote for a lot of people.
Then he got.
I love old school.
I've
drama.
been loving you too long. You can't. And what's crazy is when you came back, I was listening to this shit. This is exactly the shit I was listening to.
Yeah, Jimmy was on when I came back in.
I've been loving you too long. Okay, slowed it down. Cool. That's what he did for his set. He slowed it down. And a lot of these hoes was, in my head, renditions, but now that I'm looking back, he most likely wrote them hoes and then gave them out type shit.
There you go.
So, boom, that's even better. Nigga did the Satisfaction, Mick Jagger and Keith Richard, nigga. That hoe,
I can't get no.
Hey,
bro, when I tell you I was in this hoe, jam, nigga,
no,
I was
matter of fact,
dancing.
if I may have to look this up, but I believe on that track and some more, he did background vocals for them. So, you know what I'm saying?
That one, he was, for this performance, he did his version, though. I get what you're saying. He probably did, like, the backing or whatever, but for this performance, when he went out, that's why I can't wait. I'm going to read the thing, because, nigga, me reading it is what I was like, nah, nigga, I got to talk about this on the pod, because it's just hard. But that Satisfaction, fucking hard. And it being a Mick Jagger song, you can hear that it was written for Mick Jagger, but it was like, his version of that bitch is like, bro, what the fuck? Then you get in that bitch with Try a Little Tenderness.
Some good artistry.
That's the sample. The fucking Try a Little Tenderness, like nigga, all that shit, nigga. His set, all I was hearing was samples, and every time he would just keep singing it, but I'm sitting here like, boom, that's where the sample stopped right there for that song. And I hear another part, I'm like, nigga, in the same line, it's another sample, nigga. Like
what the Donkey was singing in Shrek,
bro. That nigga. So now, let me read to y'all about the Otis Redding, Jimi Hendrix experience. Cause nigga, this is history. God damn it, this is history. I'm so fucking
I just love that it's a young nigga doing it instead of me. That shit is dope as fuck.
The Monterey International Pop Festival celebrated the strength and the joy of a new culture with a weekend of music, good feelings, and flowers, which drew some 50,000 marvelous and marveling people to Northern California in the summer of 1967. The music, the community feeling, and the heady sense of goodwill which the event radiated became the international social landmark which stood unmatched until 2 years later when it was joined by Woodstock, the East Coast reflection, somewhat magnified, of Monterey. The weekend was an impressive and exciting summation of where rock and roll had been in the latter part of the 1960s and a carefully planned prelude to the next couple of years. The festival, this first rock festival, this first large-scale massing of artists and audience covered. Sorry, y'all, it's an old record thing, so some of these words are kind of fucking smudged and whatnot. But I'm reading through.
Hey, and Danny, I'm gonna get to your Elvis question as well. I wrote it down, so I got you, bro.
Okay, so the festival, this first rock festival, this first large-scale massing of artists and audiences covered a lot of ground between its Friday night of the Association, Lou Rawls, Simon and Garfunkel. Damn, that's from the 60s where I make that fucking reference from, man. And more to a Sunday of Ravi Shankar. I'm fucking these names up, I'm sorry. The Mamas and the Mamas and the Papas, the Buffalo Springfield, the Who, and more. For many of the artists, Monterey was the high point of their career and their performances reflected the excitement. For others, among them, the Jimi Hendrix Experience and Otis Redding, the Monterey International Pop Festival was the beginning of a new phase. Jimi Hendrix, Mitch Mitchell, and Noel Redding were the rage of England in that summer of love and psychedelia, but they had yet to play the United States and thus were no more than a rumor to most of the Monterey crowd. Their appearance at the festival was magical. The way they looked, the way they performed, the way they sounded were light years away from anything anyone had seen before. The Jimi Hendrix Experience owned the future and the audience knew it in an instant. The banks of amplifiers and speakers waiting and groaning as Hendrix's fingers scurried across the strings of his guitar gave the trio's music as much density as other rock groups were getting out the studio 8-track tape machines, and of course, Hendrix is a masterful, though seemingly offhand, performer. Pete Townsend and of The Who had become famous for destroying his guitar. Hendrix carried the ritual a couple of fantasies farther with lighter fluid and dramatic playing positions in Wild Thing. When Jimmy left the stage, he had graduated from rumor to legend. Otis Redding had been performing and recording for 5 years, but his fame and following, despite a couple of undeniable hit records, were largely confined to black rhythm and blues audience in America and to Europe, where he and the Stax/Vault Revue had a justly fanatic following. The Monterey International Pop Festival was comprised of rock people who were still a year or two away from rediscovering their roots. The Love Crowd, as he characterized them. Damn, that was ugly sentence. It's difficult to describe the extent of his impact Saturday night. He was the last act in a day of music which had left spectators satiated and pleasantly exhausted. Redding went on around midnight, close to the curfew agreed upon the festival organizers and the local police department and sheriff's office. Booker T and the MGs and the Marquis had played a brief instrumental set and stayed on stage to back Redding. Within moments after Otis Redding hit the stage, the crowd was on his feet and, for the first and only time in a weekend of 5 massive concerts, was impulsively rushing towards the stage to dance in the warmth of his fire. He rocked and rolled past the curfew with a dazzling performance which no one could think of stopping. That night, he gave the Monterey International Pop Festival its high point, and he was embraced by the rock crowd as a newfound hero. 6 months later, he was killed in a plane crash, leaving Monterey as perhaps the high point in his performing career. This is from Pete Johnson. Nigga, when I read that fucking shit, and now you saying he was fucking 27, which starts probably the 27 club?
No, but I'm saying like 27 then, but like all of those hits, like Respect and everything like that was way earlier.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? So
in his early 20s.
like he would by the time Otis Redding was already
he's
writing
5 years, so that means 22. At this point,
but at 17, 18, he was fucking on.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like, nigga. When I read that, I was reading this shit like, okay, cool. And then it ended like, I'm like, bet. But then I played the bitch. Jimi Hendrix is side 1. With how I described it, all that stuff with Jimi Hendrix playing in the back. Yeah. Side 2 is Otis Redding, which is most likely his whole set from that night. Nigga.
And one of like the last performance. You know
Nigga.
like one of his last performances.
And
bro.
He died 6 months later.
And it's fucking great. Nigga, like when I tell you that set, it felt like church, but it wasn't church music. So you know that shit that where you just wanna, nigga, I'm in that house flicking the lighter and shit.
That's why motherfuckers used to get mad back in the day when the church people back then, that was the stuff that they were, oh, that's that devil music and stuff like that. It's like, bro, what
now it's making sense. It's like that vibe. At first it wasn't church music and shit like that, but that's energy, nigga. When I heard that shake,
soul, bro.
that shake, that what's called it, that satis, nigga, that hoe had me and that bitch moving. In the middle song, he played 2 songs that had you want to jump around and dance and shit. And he played that I Love You bitch song, which I know it ain't that, but basically I'm in love, blah 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 blah. And he played some more dancing songs, and I was in that bitch. And then nigga, back then, cause it's live instruments, you can hear the shit. That's why I'm so happy I got the fucking record player, cause you can hear the goddamn instruments. Yeah. Nigga, they sped that shit up fast as fuck, nigga. I'm in this bitch.
Just freelance, yeah.
I was like, bro, these niggas is going fucking crazy, bro.
And that feels when we talk like as far as like audio records, like when people just be making stuff in the studio using keyboards and all that shit for stuff.
You can't feel it.
That's that fit. That's that feel.
But yeah, if you didn't know, this is called the Otis Redding, the Jimi Hendrix Experience. Look that shit up. I know it's got to be somewhere. I know it's got to be somewhere, but that hoe's hard.
Okay, but that's some good shit though, because to me vinyls never went
Titan.
Right. Oh, hold up. Vinyls never went nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Like at least in my eyes, like they ain't never went nowhere for the basically everything that he said. You know what I'm saying? With just how you just listening to a song, you can just really pick that shit apart and just hear each and every piece. And with those, you would get like, oh, such and such performing at Woodstock, such and such performing at Monterey and shit. And that's a big ass festival because I'd have to check, but I've watched some Bob Marley performances, some Parliament and Funkadelic concerts, and that's been the venue. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. So That's a big deal. And I think there's a Jimi Hendrix documentary. The stuff you were saying about when Jimi Hendrix went out there on the stage, they say that shit too. As far as the performance that really woke everybody up, like,
I was surprised.
He's that motherfucker, because before that he had been playing with like Ronald Isley and everybody before that.
I was surprised that not surprised, but like fucking lit as fuck that was the fucking tape. When I read it and I was like, this is the song where, cause I knew of him setting his shit on fire, doing all that extra shit, playing with it on fire and shit. But I didn't know. So
it was that performance.
Yo, that nigga, that and it, and I ain't gonna lie, the last song on his side does sound terrible coming through this hoe. You see what I'm saying? But knowing it's because his fucking guitar was on fire.
I want to see. Oh, nah,
damn, really?
Because
like you can tell.
You can hear his guitar was on fire because that shit, like you can't hear the like sparks and then like.
Yeah.
Like, was Little Wings on this?
It's called Wild Things.
No, but I'm talking about was Little Wings on this set though?
I don't know.
Oh no, I know it wasn't because you read the whole list.
Yeah, I read all the stuff.
Okay, no.
But it's like when I was listening to the last song, I'm like, this ain't really it. But then I read and I was like, shit, his guitar was on fire. Oh shit, nigga, live, that shit probably sounded better. It's just not gonna sound good on a fucking record recording from fucking, you know what I'm saying, back then.
And at the time, bro, like we praising it now. At the time, people hated that shit.
For real?
He got bad.
He got hella backlash. He got breaking the guitar was bad too.
They called it because you
was that what white people rock and roll?
No, just labeled a gimmick. The whole deal, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh no, that's a gimmick. That he ain't really playing. Man, shit, you can't take shit. To me, Jimi Hendrix is the best person to ever greatest freaking guitar strings in my eyes. That's just my opinion.
Yeah. Oh God.
Like,
and that's my favorite fucking special move on Guitar Hero. Setting that bitch on fire, on God, and playing that bitch above your head. You set that bitch on fire, you play with that hoe hard of it. I love that shit.
But nah, man, I fucks with that shit for real. Now, you also wanted to get into some Hellboy talk.
Oh yeah. Fucking blast from the past. Don't be surprised if I get y'all a blast from the past all the fucking time now. But
oh, you know what? Hold on. Before you get into that, because Danny had asked a question during that. He had asked, have we seen the new Elvis movie? No, I have not. And you asked, do we believe that he stole from black artists? I mean, that's not even like a myth or anything like that. Like, that's a fact. Like, that's just already stamped.
Yeah, because that time frame, almost any popping artist would have stealing. But if you give your shit to somebody.
No, but
that shit, he was biting in those shit. He was biting like a motherfucker.
You had a lot of people biting. You had the record companies who were screwing the black artists out of the contracts because at the time, you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers was just trying to get out of poverty. So if you came to a motherfucker with a briefcase full of cash, you know what I'm saying, they gonna take it not knowing that that's all the fucking money that they gonna get, and they done signed everything over and the label can do. Like Little Richard, that nigga, he was sitting there listening to his shit and he heard somebody copying his shit. That's why he used to play real fast and reckless, because he had to play that shit in a way that couldn't nobody else go and copy his shit live.
Do we blame him?
When he did what?
Who do we blame in that instance?
Both are at fault because
I'm saying, do we blame the white artists, like the Elvises of that instance?
No, I would still blame the originators because I understand people was getting screwed out their contracts and stuff like that, but as far as reading, and granted, I understand some of our ancestors didn't have education and had to start working at 10 and stuff like that. I get all of that. But when it comes to doing business though, business is business and you gotta be on your shit. So when it comes to that paper, it's like, yeah, hey, that's fucked up. Yeah, homie got it, but you should have read the paperwork, bro. You shouldn't have been so quick to sign just cause of I'm not gonna get, and that goes for Little Richard, that goes for fucking Muddy Waters, that goes for fucking Chuck Berry, like anybody, Otis Redding, you know what I'm saying? Like anybody, like regardless what it is, because you see it now. It's go into sports. How many sports stories y'all done seen where somebody done got a hold of them, like while they young, whether it's a family member or like some type of boost or whatever, and then they'll start managing their finances and shit, and then start swiping everything that they done got. You know what I'm saying? Take all their shit because they done let somebody else be in control of their shit while they just want to focus on the art. And it's like you can't do that. Not when you talking fame. You gotta be about the business side.
Shit, it depends on what you want. If you wanted it like philosophy wise, if you just about the art, if you literally don't care, then fuck it.
No, there you go.
Matter, you know what I'm saying?
Just don't come cry later or whatever like that, expecting a sob story.
Yeah,
but somebody like Sly and the Family Stones, he's the one case which shout out to Texas, not just Texas but Dallas. Again, another fucking great. His contract, like they did him super, super dirty, and it wasn't necessarily like a misreading because he was on point. Just the fucking label did some nasty ass shit to where like he just got his money. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? As far as like basically shit, his reparation shit. You know what I'm saying?
That means
at least he got him though.
Exactly, but I'm saying he did something right in there to where he was still able to get. There you go. You know what I'm saying? So it's just people gotta be on their shit. But yeah, Danny, that was to answer your question on that. Now back to Hellboy. My bad.
Alright. New Hellboy movie set to adapt one of character's most popular stories. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I know one of his popular stories, but I'm just gonna assume that whatever sells best in his storybook thing, whatever his shit.
During the comic book time, though, is that what they're talking about?
Maybe most recently or whatever. They finna set to feature an adaptation of iconic miniseries. So one of his best stories, whichever one it may be.
Okay.
He also has a game coming out not too long ago too. Remember we talked about that not too long ago? We saw it at it was Game Awards. We saw it slightly.
I think so. Yeah.
So he got a game coming out. He got some So apparently there's some plans for they got some plans for Hellboy. They didn't like the last shit that was coming out.
They rebooted it again.
You know what I'm saying? And so they gonna
who they gonna have playing? It's gonna come down to the actor.
That ain't came. Honestly, I don't even think the actor matters. I think if they because Hellboy is so fucking obscure that if they have a legit story, and the actor does have to be, they just need a good actor.
A good actor, he can't be all small either. His face gotta be black. He's a certain
way.
He can
put prosthetics.
I don't care who it is.
He can
voice and facial features.
He just have to be able to fit the vibe that we kind of looking for when it comes to Hellboy.
It has to be rough. No, not.
But I think everybody keep thinking of like the original Hellboy movies in a sense.
It has to be that kind of aesthetic, yes.
It's fucking up, and I think that's why people didn't like the last one. I have to watch the last one that came out because that was a reboot as well. And I don't know if that was trash, and I know it was like a bunch. They tried to do too much from what I saw.
It looked too cartoonish a little bit to me. For it to be live action, it's like I don't know.
I'm with you on this. You do have people hanging on to the old ones too much.
They want Guillermo del Toro or whoever.
But because that one's still not finished, they never finished.
They want the third one. That's what a lot of them say.
It hasn't finished, so people still like, man, fuck y'all left.
And he was a good Hellboy.
It really was. Ron Perlman is fucking.
But he's 900 years old now.
Okay, so find somebody that still has that similar. It don't have to look exactly the same in the face, but I need the buff.
They had the right person on the last one.
Nobody now that I get it. But y'all acting like, and by y'all I mean y'all age group, act like y'all opinion matters. And in reality, when it comes to y'all are 30, so think of the gap of people that are slightly older. I would say probably like 20 something, all the way down to people that can buy movie tickets, which is 18. If they go rated R, right? So 28 to 8, that 10-year people who probably ain't never seen the Hellboy y'all talking about.
Right.
So they have no connection.
But they still need that.
I don't disagree. But what I'm saying is they have no relation to that shit.
True.
No ties, no nothing. They got the bad Hellboy, which they probably don't even think is bad, but they was told it was bad by y'all in they sense. So they couldn't even see that progress. So now they need, in reality, we just need somebody that's a good writer at the moment. One of these motherfucking story writers to go crazy.
Yeah, it needs to have a good plot.
Just have fun with it, you know what I'm saying? Go hard, you know.
But that's, I want something though. I ain't gonna lie. I want something good too, like with a lot of lore.
I want an original storyline.
I don't want that.
I just want them to stop doing. I just want them to stop DC and Hellboy.
I want them to expand it.
That's what I want them to stop doing. I don't want Hellboy because it's a good property.
I thought for a long time it was DC.
It's a great property, but it's like they keep. You know what I'm saying? They start something, then they don't finish, and then they start it over, and then they start it over, and then they start it over. And
keep on changing the damn.
It's like fuck, bro. Like damn, like how many times? That's like if a motherfucker tried to come in here and reboot.
Well, that's because they haven't hit the sweet spot. Like they haven't found what it is that's gonna make people really get invested.
To make it relevant now. You know what I'm saying? Like back then, when they did that one, we had a good ass run because we had Hellboy, we had League of Extraordinary Gentlemen at that time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like we had Underworld and shit like that. Like we had a lot of shit popping in that frame.
So Dark Horse owns.
That's the comic book property.
Yeah, they own Hellboy, and I want to see who else they own.
I think that may have been where I think Ghost Rider went there for a bit.
Some of these comics include Aliens, Army of Darkness, Before Dynamite Entertainment acquired the license, Indiana Jones, Predator, RoboCop, The Thing, Star Wars. Star Wars is Marvel. I mean Disney now, so that don't count. Yeah. But The Terminator, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and the spinoff Angel. That's that show. Planet of the Apes, Let Me In, and Avatar comics. They must do them hoes. So from that aspect, they do comics for those range of shit.
They had more than that though, but for sure. No, I see what you're talking about as far as the realm that they.
I'm just trying to see like if they was to do fucking universe style things, where would they go with Hellboy? And you couldn't fit it with nothing that you have already established, like Indiana Jones, Predator, Aliens and Predators fit perfectly. RoboCop, like
hell, he may be the thing that could fucking
everything
revive
else.
That shit.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Everything else is established in its own sense, so it's like you couldn't do a crossover between your own comic lines that you have. So you would. They just need something original. They need somebody to come and just revamp their shit.
Exactly, it needs an
like,
original storyline.
I don't want nothing like. I don't want nothing kind of like related to the.
You don't have to go. Don't go. You ain't gotta go strictly by the comic. You ain't gotta go strictly by the comic book or strictly by.
Just make up something.
There you go.
Make it good.
Just use the lore to build your universe. I'll take that shit.
Yeah.
Real shit.
Is there another one of me?
Let me see. I got. Oh nah, this one I got. Kinda off of what we was the last few we was talking about. Should filmmakers get into game developing? Do you think? Because the people who I have the damn article in here, but the motherfuckers who did
they've been talking about this for a minute.
Yeah.
Let me see, where is it?
It would go hard.
I mean, it would help storylines.
I think they would be able to expound on a lot of story more.
They would be able, they would definitely be able to make a lot more, like RPGs that people would get invested in, not just for the gameplay. Like they would also want to.
They wouldn't have to cut scripts. Their scripts wouldn't really have to be cut. They would really have to add shit to their scripts.
It would be a lot of cutscenes, probably. Well, no, not really, because you can have interactions with people while you're running around doing shit.
You know what I'm saying? If you do that shit like Hogwarts, you can just random side quests when you're talking about. You're going to love it.
I can't wait.
I'm still unlocking new shit.
Cause nah, there's a
every time I think I do,
there's a fucking game studio or whatever, and they about to get into fucking. Oh no. Here's what it was. Yeah, the people like Bloomhouse. Motherfuckers who do like The Conjuring and all that other shit like that.
They've been doing a lot of Jordan Peele shit lately.
Like they want to get into video games now. That's what it was.
I mean,
like they
want
to
you
get
horror
into
niggas. Like so, like Kendrick.
Yeah.
Like Kendrick, like the
He
people that like horror movies and shit,
horror
Resident Evil ass fans and shit.
Right.
They'll probably kill that shit. That shit be able to be horror.
Or what's that other one with all the little teddy bears and shit?
Five Nights at Freddy's.
Five Nights at Freddy's, like that type of thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can see it.
I could give them that, but I mean, like, do you think more of them would be? Do you think more of them would be successful than not, or do you think that'd be an easy transition for them? Or do you think they misread our audience?
It would depend on how long they really took time to do their research. Like,
I want THQ to come back.
I don't even know what THQ is.
They made all the video games.
A lot of hits
based off movies back in the day. Minority Report.
Like, okay. No, that was a good game.
Yeah,
we had a lot of good memories playing that game. That was a good
like
game.
Those type
it
of
was
games.
almost better than the movie to me.
Every movie, like King Kong 2. At that time, if a movie had a game, THQ made that almost 90% of the time.
Okay.
And they was that shit.
Did they make Aladdin? Is that too far back for THQ? Aladdin, I remember.
Oh no, you talking about the side scroll
early
Sega
days.
Genesis?
Nah, I do think they made the PlayStation 1 or PlayStation 2 version where you got to go through the fucking. It's like 3D and shit. Me and G used to play that bitch all the time. That shit was horrible.
Yeah, I'm talking about the old one where
I
it
know
like
you're
was
talking about
brainy.
2Ds,
Like,
Who did the Shrek games?
them niggas.
I
think that's the
Toy
niggas.
Story.
Cause Shrek 2, we gonna have to run that whole on stream. Shrek 2 hard. We have to rerun Shrek 2.
I remember you bringing that up.
That's probably one of my favorite games.
Toy Story was good.
Bro, Lion King. That motherfucking game was fun.
Oh yeah, I got that.
Side scrolling.
Yeah.
Well, what's it called? What you got on DC and Marvel?
Okay, DC. Just some more updates, and we can give whatever talk points come out. DC Studios CEO James Gunn confirms Peacemaker 2 has been delayed to focus on Superman Legacy and Waller. So season 2 of Peacemaker has been delayed so he can work on Superman and the Waller show.
That's cool.
My boy ain't getting nothing but older. John Cena. Ain't getting nothing but older.
Hey, but you can't see him, so it don't really matter.
It don't really matter. But like, why are they? What else is he gonna do? What is he doing right now?
I don't think it's because of
John Cena.
Yeah, I don't think it's because of John Cena.
That nigga shit.
He wanted to do it, but
Yeah,
I just got through seeing him like going in the trailer with like a skirt on, so I thought he was filming.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think it's more of that. I think it's more of because he's trying to focus on setting up the fucking universe properly.
Yeah.
He want to focus on Superman. Then Waller's probably gonna set up the universe as a whole when it comes to her dealing
That's
with
the one I'm
everybody.
excited for.
Now Waller's probably Viola Davis.
Yeah, I'm
I don't care what you do, nigga. That shit gotta win.
It's gonna be.
So yeah.
you just said the Woman King is on Netflix.
Oh, nigga, we have to watch that
I have
shit
not
too. It's on
watched it.
Netflix now too.
Yeah, gotta watch that.
So yeah, that's been delayed. And then on the flip side, when you got Marvel, Kevin Feige admits there are too many MCU shows. We want Marvel Studios and the MCU projects to really stand out and stand above. So people will see that as we get further into Phase 5 and 6, the pace at which we are putting out Disney Plus shows will change so that each can get its chance to sign. I think 2023 will only see 2 Marvel shows coming out on Disney Plus.
I like that.
Because you have to give time to consume everything.
Yeah, because
So
they
2
did.
shows plus like maybe 3-4 movies a year.
It's good.
I can take that.
Because this past year they was doing the movies plus dropping show after
guess
show
what?
after
But
show.
I ain't gonna lie, even right now, I still have shit I gotta go and catch up on.
And now that niggas is fucking geniuses. Trust them niggas, man. Trust them
Now
niggas.
you got shit to watch while they doing
man.
everything else. You got everything
Trust
to just
them
fucking
niggas,
soak
man,
up.
because
They gave
you gonna
us
sit
all
there,
this
you
content
gonna get to
so that now they can take their time
You
to
gonna
build
get-
up their second
Trust them niggas, man, because when you
These
want to
niggas
go
is
look, they got
geniuses.
catalog for you.
Oh, you ain't seen? Oh, you don't know what's happening on Ant-Man? Go watch Loki this and find out where
Like, bro,
homie
like,
come
fam,
in.
like, fam,
There's so much to explore.
There's a reason for this. By the time this come out, you should be able to be like, okay, I can't go.
Because
to the
I ain't gonna
movies.
lie, at this point I'm overwhelmed with how much I gotta catch up on.
Exactly. So
So
now
I need a breather.
we'll
I
get
do.
to next year, in the middle of next year, when they probably only have dropped Loki and a few movies. You gonna have seen them hoes. You gonna be like, damn.
Now I'm ready.
Now I
I'm
can go
excited
back and
again.
watch Moon Knight. I can go
Yeah.
back and watch this. Now you caught up. Now you go like, I want some
I
more
need some
MCU
more.
shows. And it's like, bitch, you was just complaining.
Nah, sit there and wait.
But it builds up the anticipation again.
And so
It's
that's
almost like we done got spoiled.
Told you,
so
fans
much
don't
shit.
know what they want.
We
The
don't.
first phase of Phase 4 was to get you like, here, this is just a bunch of shit. You don't know where we going. Here's this, here's
Damn,
this,
that's gonna be
here's
so
this,
good when it
here's
starts
this.
connecting. Like in 5 years, we're gonna look back at it and be like, damn, these niggas did the shit.
And niggas was hating like, oh, this is mid.
These
This
are
is mid.
geniuses.
Bro, writing,
They
nigga,
are.
this shit is it's chess, not checkers, little niggas.
I mean, they gave us
They
the
some
10
right- bro,
years
they
that led up
writers,
to the
bro,
end
bro.
game. Like, come on, man.
Disney can buy whatever, bro, because they writers are legit. So I don't give a fuck if they buy the world. I'm gonna buy it because they gonna have some writers write that shit up, and I'm gonna believe it. And I'm gonna be like, you know what? Fuck it.
They need to do gargoyles.
We're gonna do a movie. We're gonna do a movie about the Earth spinning. Fuck it, you son of a bitch. I'm in.
Do you hear me?
Like,
Nigga, if Disney tell me the Earth's flat, nigga, the Earth is flat.
Earth is
Fuck
flat.
you
they
talking
had
about?
Morgan Freeman narrate animals, and it
That
was
shit
a
is
hit.
fire.
You know what I'm saying? It was
I
a
listen
hit.
to that when I go to sleep. Like, what is more
What's that?
soothing than Morgan Freeman talking about
Jackson.
Anything.
Samuel L. Jackson
Anything.
telling you to go to sleep, motherfucker.
Reading.
I
to-
want
you seen
No,
that
no,
book?
Samuel
Y'all
L. Jackson. His voice made
Have
me want to
y'all
defy
seen-
him.
have
Like,
y'all
nigga, I
seen
ain't
that?
listening to you.
Have y'all seen?
Like,
No, have you seen that book of him telling you to go to sleep, motherfuckers?
No.
He's reading, bro. Look that up.
Go
Samuel
to
L. is
sleep.
narrating a fucking children's book called "Go to Sleep," and that hoe is hilarious.
I gotta
Okay,
I'm
that
sure
sounds
that's gotta
fucking
be-
funny as fuck. That sounds like a reaction video.
And
in
it's
the
a real
making.
book.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a reaction video.
I
in
need
the
to go and
making.
find it.
Hell yeah, that's a po-up for real.
That's what's crazy. It's a real book.
Now I'm fucking surprised that you brought in. Wait, you got any more DC and Marvel?
Nah, that was just my 2 little things for this week. You know, we always gotta talk about them at Nerds.
Yes,
and shit.
them pretty much doesn't work.
Go to the other
updates.
Yeah, if you want bigger updates, go to the other channels where they actually get paid to do that shit.
We ain't monetized yet.
We are not sponsored.
I'm still probably ain't gonna be up to date like that, nigga. Go to Marvel.com. Fuck you talking about?
They gonna give y'all a little update.
Motherfucking why you got what brought NBA up? This surprised the hell out of me.
Shit was crazy. NBA Commissioner Adam Silver unveils streaming experience of the future via the NBA app, and you can be in it. Exactly.
Say it again.
So I can't really play it because it's part of their like actual live conference event they had at one point. But it's Adam Silver. Why does that sound like somebody else?
Adam Silver.
He's the bald head commissioner, the skinny guy.
Nah, but somebody's name is Silver. It's like an actor or some shit. Either way, the fucking commissioner dude is up there talking, and literally on the video, as you watching the game, you can pause it, and then you go through a selection of the people, and you can pick a person and replace them with you. So now you're in the game doing all the motions and stuff that they're doing.
Oh, that's cool.
But it's your body.
So if I wanted to put myself on Luca, it'd be me hitting the step.
You would be
back
the nigga, like nigga.
That's cold in the bitch, bro. That's cold. That's cold.
And that's the niggas was like, niggas gonna be like, bro, I'm finna be busting all the threes at the end of the finals, nigga.
Okay, Steph Curry, please.
Unless you Anthony Davis, which you gonna be sitting on the sideline the whole damn season.
I do, and I mean, yeah,
You gonna be watching that shit VR.
Like, bro.
That's crazy. That's wild. But at the same time, is it just a skeptic in me that can see this type of technology being super dangerous?
Oh no, it's very dangerous.
All of it's dangerous.
Cause I can give you one that's dangerous already. What's happening when they go to the huddles? No, you remember Tom Brady Spygate, spying in on audio and all that other shit like that. Other teams watch the other fucking deal to see what's being pumped through the TV and if they can get anything. You know what I'm saying?
It's just like the AI thing. Like, have y'all seen any of the presidents playing games lately?
Oh yeah, no. You ain't getting my
that shit is so lit, nigga. Donald Trump is like, I just seen him on Barack, he's behind you. Get down. Throw me some.
That's crazy because if you think that people can catfish back in the day, nigga, like a nigga can convince you that he's an NBA player.
That's just dangerous though.
Like, do you see the danger in the technology, fam?
Because once you do that, they gonna have your shit and be able to, and then you be like, man, why does that motherfucker around the street look just like me?
I mean, and then when they come arrest you and be like, oh, we got you on camera committing a crime, and you like, nigga, I wasn't even there, but you were just at home sleeping. There's no witness to say you were there, but you're on video.
We can't even trust video no more.
Damn, now that's gonna
we can't even trust video no more.
Cause usually it don't matter. Like, you'd be like, oh, I saw a video. I saw the video.
And it come to a point where you won't even be able to tell if it's fake. Like, oh, nigga, that's Photoshop.
You see motherfuckers arguing in the comments, and motherfuckers be doing those little stunts where they be acting like they caught their girl doing something or something like that, but really just the whole thing be staged or whatever for the reactions and shit.
You'll have an actual person, the actual reaction of someone doing something. Put you on it, so your reaction is gonna seem believable because it's the other person, but it's like
actually not you.
That shit dangerous, bro. I'm finna stop it. Take me off all this shit, nigga. I'm finna be behind the camera, nigga. Y'all can't have no more. Y'all finna stop, cause they gonna have too many references. They gonna have me doing this. They gonna have all the references they need to make a fake Isaiah.
I'm God already.
They gonna make a fake Isaiah.
I mean, honestly, they can do it where you upload the shit anyways because there's enough videos. Footage online at this point, but it's just like we shouldn't be able
moving to the middle of the woods.
But I'm God already though.
Rihanna, you say you know how to get to the redwoods, right?
I uploaded my shit on 2K like.
Oh yeah, you gone. You gone. 2K, Madden, anyone that had a face scan, you probably done did it for Tony Hawk Pro Skater.
I even did the ugly ass EA one. Yeah, that shit was ugly. That shit made me look like I had fucking vitiligo and shit. Like all by my fucking eyes and shit. My shit, man, that shit was ugly. EA, y'all ugly as a bitch. Fuck them. But I mean, it's a cool experience, but I'll just stick to the VR one where you can go and get a good seat, like you just watching the game and being able to sit and do that.
Yeah,
just give me that shit, bro. Because that's the thing. That's how they get you, bro. They know how to make
introduce
the
it with
thought
something fun.
that's appealing to you.
And then
Like,
all
I
of
gotta
a sudden,
get
you
in
ain't
on
even
that
gotta
shit.
go live
And
real
now that
life.
you
You can just
accept it.
throw yourself onto
Real
a TV
shit.
screen.
And I'm talking to all you motherfuckers with an Alexa. I don't want to hear none of you motherfuckers with Alexa or Google Home talking about you want privacy and shit. Like, miss me with that bullshit.
We have these
Like,
phones. There's no privacy.
It's out of it. Why you
You
think
only
you
get
can't
away-
take the battery out no more?
You only get away.
Nah, for real.
You know what I'm saying? You can't take the battery out no more.
Because
Don't even, nigga.
you can be
that's
having a
conspiracy,
conversation. We could be talking about toothpaste, and I'll just go on Instagram and randomly see a toothpaste
nigga. You
ad.
can't explain that.
Like,
You can't tell me that they not listening.
they got to be like, no lie. I can be on the phone with Ishi and be like, girl, yeah, I went to the outlet the other day, and all of a sudden I'm on Facebook and I see the outlet ad,
And then the
and I didn't even Google it. I
The
didn't even
exact
do nothing with my phone. Yeah,
The exact
like they
one.
read my fucking mind. Do we have
And
chips
all that
already in our
whole
brain?
and all that whole going to settings and shit and turning this off and that, none of that
This
shit
shit don't
works.
matter.
That actually-
This hoe
shit
is
matters.
constantly going.
That might turn it up. Actually, they'd be like, oh, you don't want me to know?
Hey,
Yeah.
it be like on recess and shit, like how the teacher lounge
They
got that
hacking.
secret agent type shit. As soon as you do that shit, and a alert go off like, oh, this motherfucker think he's slick.
We gonna see what the fuck
Now
he
we're
doing.
counter hacking.
Yeah. Oh, you trapping. Okay. Like them. Hey, I don't.
No,
we
but
got
for
it.
real,
We got it already.
When I was working
We got
I
it.
was working from home and we were doing customer care. Like during training, the dude was like, "Oh shit, the police are in my house," and so he had hopped off. When he hopped back on, he was like, "I'm so sorry, y'all. The police were here because we thought my mom was kidnapped." Somebody called his sister phone and had a recording of their mother like screaming, yelling, like saying she was kidnapped and all this shit. Her mama was at work. And so it's like, how did y'all get her voice? Like, was it just from her picking up and talking to like bill collectors to be able to make a recording of their mother and lie and say that she was kidnapped and ask for ransom? I don't know if he made that shit up because nigga got to take a piss during training, but that shit was crazy if it was true. Like, what the fuck? And the whole time his mama was good. So that's like, it made me
For
not want
real, because I'm sitting here like, man, did this nigga make the shit
No,
up or
for
not?
real,
'Cause I
but
don't even know. But you know, whenever
it's
these
the way it
motherfuckers will
happened.
make
He
up a
hopped
wild
back
ass
on
story.
and he was like, "This is crazy."
Y'all remember them shows?
Real shit.
It made me not want to talk to people I don't know on the phone because I'm like, damn, are they trying to get my different voice?
He said, man, y'all stressing me out. That nigga went and rolled one for real.
It was like, I'm gonna tell these niggas my mama got kidnapped.
Nigga came with it.
That shit really did it.
Motherfucker gonna be sitting there watching Lifetime Movie Network and shit like that, and that's a whole flick.
For real.
No, that's a movie.
At the time, it was so believable.
Be like that motherfucker on that 70s show who worked with Red at fucking at the fucking Quick Mart or whatever the fuck. That motherfucker talking about like his dog and he hit his dog or his dog got killed or he late because he did. So the nigga got an excuse every time.
Speaking of that nigga,
What happened?
he was in that Jupiter's Legacy show I was watching.
Yes.
And I was sitting
The
there,
movie?
The first time I watched it, it's like an 8-episode show.
Okay.
I was watching that and I was sitting here looking. I was like, "Why am I watching this?" And I thought that the first time I watched it. I'm watching it this time.
Dumbass.
Since we just watched the fucking 90s show not too long ago, I'm sitting here like, oh, that's him. That nigga can blend too if he want to. Like that, the makeup and shit. Oh, he just dove into that shit.
I thought him and the white dude from How was the same. The one who was the black dude's boss or whatever.
Yeah.
I thought they was the same for a while, but nah, real shit though, he a big ass pothead though.
Right.
That motherfucker, bro, he done been in Hot Time magazines I don't know how many times. That's why he the perfect fit for that 70s show. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker sitting there doing them on high scenes.
You talking about the little with the afro?
No, I'm talking about Red Foreman.
Oh.
Red Foreman
Dad.
smoke.
Oh, the dad?
Yeah, Red Foreman smoke big weed. Hell
Hell
yeah.
no.
I swear to
Yeah,
God,
he
bro,
does.
real shit. Red Foreman smoke big weed.
Cheech and Chong style.
That motherfucker is lit, and I like how they do this
Oh,
shit.
that's why he's so funny.
They involve him.
Yeah.
He a blunt nigga that just be hot.
Okay.
You know what? Which is probably why it's funny to see his ass on set playing a
why
square.
which is why we like his ass so much.
But he keep it real though too though, like just the way he be doing, like, hey, cause in a way he more or less like, hey, do what the fuck you gonna do, just keep it out my face and stay on your shit. But like, god damn it, like, honestly though, like you gotta think about it. Eric Foreman had some of the coolest parents, bro. Think about it, how much of a privilege it is where you had a friend who y'all could just always go down and kick it at their basement, spend the night in bed at just any fucking time and shit. How many times on the scene you go up and look and fucking Fez or Kelso just going into their fridge? I wish somebody would just go up and
Ask him.
That's it.
Ask him. Shit, he can tell you.
Yeah, I know, my mama house is very similar to this.
Nigga, our garage is just like that
That's
70s
right.
show. Nigga, we used to be in that bitch. Then mama coming. Okay. She closed the door. We back to doing the shit.
Just on the shit.
From my room, man.
Same thing.
But it's like, bro, that shit's a bit of fucking privilege though, cause it's like,
nah, facts.
you know, motherfuckers, where it's like you go over there and be like, y'all ever went to somebody's house and like their parents get rude as hell with your ass, like they know your ass type shit with how disrespectful they were talking like,
you know who?
man,
parents,
you got all these motherfucking badass kids in my motherfucking house and shit like that.
You
up in it.
You know who parents who really know what the like the street life is really like. You know who parents really know what the streets is like and not.
Yeah.
Because the ones who know what it's like,
They ain't got no problem keeping
They
their
would
kids
rather
out
have
the
their
streets and
kids at
shit
the
like that.
house.
You know
Yeah.
what, Rip, bro.
like
As long
that.
as
that-
you're not
the more I
being
think-
disrespectful and fucking up my shit.
Like when you think
you
about it,
alright.
those be the ones.
And now you know what? It didn't hit me until Meemaw took me in that I realized why my mama was always considered the cool mama though. Like even though you know what I'm saying, I'd be like, bro, how the fuck is that the case? And your mama done all this fucked up shit. Because you know what I'm saying, she be trying in the middle of it. You know what I'm saying and shit. But she was that was it. Like she was, hey, you hungry? Come over. Motherfucker tried to call CPS on us, and you know what got us off the case? My mama feeding their kids.
For real?
Real shit.
Damn.
Real shit.
Yeah,
Real
work
shit.
Like, look, how do they need CPS
When
they feed
y'all
my
feed your kids, yeah.
So it's like, nah, bro, that's real shit. That is real shit, bro. The ones who really know about that shit ain't got no problem with them staying in the house because they know it's better than fucking with the motherfuckers out there in the street to get them caught up on some shit. Because that one time you let that shit slip, such and such done caught a stray bullet.
Oh God!
And they ain't there no
now
more.
you done heard, damn, mama, my best friend.
And the worst thing is that, man, I wish I could have fucking, or I had the opportunity to fucking, that I wish I could have. That's the worst fucking shit ever.
And then at the same time, those are the best fucking lives to live in. Cause now you have no choice but to have friends and shit. Everybody calling each other mama and shit.
Yeah.
Nigga, mama done whooped everybody ass. Shit.
Everybody ass, cause I know for sure my mama done whooped all my friends' ass. Literally lined us up, and we was like 16, 17, and whooped our ass in the living room.
And then probably be the
No
same friends who
bullshit.
could spend the night on a school night.
Yeah, exactly.
Real shit.
Big fact.
Don't come,
Real
yeah,
shit.
we come over there and eat and do everything they want to do.
And that's how you know your mama fuck with your friends though, and y'all in the clear though. If she let you get that, they spend the night on the school night, you be like, hey
Yeah.
nigga, you in, bro. Like nigga, you straight.
Those used to be the best days too. Spend night on the school night. Nigga, because it felt like the weekend, but you know, and even waking up to go to school, you just felt
It's just
more
bad,
excited.
yeah.
And
It was
different,
just so much more
different
fun.
shit came on too. Like, okay, we all like anime and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? On the weekends, you couldn't get that certain lineup on Toonami at night or those certain
That's true.
anime lineups. So now it's
That's
like,
true.
nigga, now we get to finally catch
Or
the
Monday,
shit we be going to school talking about.
Niggas stayed the whole weekend.
For
He get that
wrestling?
3 days. So like Monday, nigga, we get to watch Raw and shit too.
I'm
Nigga,
just, hey,
like,
dog, those were lit.
Like nigga, we got Batista and Randy Orton going crazy this week. Oh yeah, we lit. Like nah, facts.
Now we eating a big pot of spaghetti because that's the cheapest thing to feed everybody.
Goulash or some shit.
Yeah,
You
goulash,
hear
yeah.
me?
Cornbread Jiffy. You hear me?
I told you my Pakistan homie Iman when I saw how they make chicken fried rice. Man, say that's what his mama did. Made some fucking chicken fried rice. Man,
That
we
shit
were
probably
set.
good.
Shit was set, which is why I don't understand what Uncle Roger be talking about when they don't do fucking vegetables. Because
And
even they do vegetables.
No, you have to do
No.
vegetables in the fried rice.
No.
You don't
No.
do vegetables
Hey,
in the
yeah,
fried rice.
no.
What?
Vegetables are like fucking. No, we don't eat vegetables.
Oh,
Vegetables are not necessary.
I fuck
We
with the
eat
broccoli.
the rice and the
I fuck with the
Right,
carrots.
vegetables are for the vegan and vegetarian. Let the weak people eat the
Why Uncle
vegetables.
Roger a skinny nigga promoting bad health though?
Because he let you know that all that shit y'all be talking is bullshit. You can eat what you want, just move, motherfucker. Shit.
But see, that used to be true. That used to be true.
It is,
Cause
yeah.
like my
It's
papa
different
man, they used to
ingredients
be
in the
able
food
to
nowadays.
like it is. Like my papa, he
I think
stayed
you be talking
eating-
shit. Well, I think like the traditionally, in reality, I think chicken fried rice is just that. But you know, you bring it to America and you Americanize it. We fast, so it's like everything go together. You see what I'm saying? That's where we. That's
Broccoli.
the Americanized version of chicken fried rice is mixing the
So you don't
vegetables
think
and all
like
that
in
shit.
actual like Asian countries they
According to Malaysians don't.
okay, but like
according to what Bro said.
Chinese, do they?
Some of them.
Traditionally,
Or do they have it on the side? They
it's
got
a
the
side-
rice
yeah,
and then like
it's
the
a-
broccoli and then with
it's
the
its own thing.
carrots
No.
and shit.
From what
It's
bro
gotta
said.
be
That's what I'm
right.
saying.
What?
I've been to some where it's like real Asians is making that shit and they have the carrots.
No, they
and the peas
definitely
and shit
do
up
it.
in
But
there.
from what
At
he say,
least,
just the basic shit, it's like shit, nigga. This our snack. How we think of like mac
It's
and cheese.
just the eggs,
How we
the
think of
rice,
mac,
and the meat.
how we think of mac and cheese.
See, and y'all rock with what I'm talking about. Y'all know exactly what we talking about.
That's probably the simplest shit. How we think of mac and cheese. When motherfuckers get to adding shit, it's like, nigga, you doing too much. Say they add an extra piece, some extra cheese into Kraft mac and cheese. It's like, fam, this ain't Thanksgiving.
It's kind of good.
It will be good. I'm not saying it's not good, but it's like, fam,
Why you taking that risk?
Why you doing all that? Like,
I don't know.
And so what he says is like, yeah, you could succeed with that. Why are you fucking up the best dish that's already the best?
Because you
It's
need
shit-
your
it's
green stuff. Like, you have to have the vegetables.
Only fat motherfuckers think that shit.
Really?
I honestly, I think only fat people think that
No,
shit.
because as a parent, it's not even just about, like, my kids need to have green vegetables.
That's
like,
fine.
why not?
I do get that. Why the fuck are we going to the deep dive on shrimp?
I don't know.
Fuck it, it's
Why?
a podcast.
No, but that's why.
Because
That's
it
why.
deserves to have
And that's why I
greens
feel.
and
That's why I feel like our shit hit though, because we could have like whatever fucking topics, bro. Everybody can't just go off on fucking tangents and that shit be fucking interesting, bro. Like for real. If I'm sitting back and watching these shits on replay, we be cracking up. We be laughing at ourselves.
I be like, nigga, what the fuck did you just say?
What
We
be them
just be
little crunchy
talking.
things in the fried rice? Them little crunchy veggie things.
Oh, the bamboo shoots. Is it bamboo shoots?
The water
Water
chestnuts.
chestnuts.
Yeah, water
Okay,
chestnuts. There
yeah,
you go. Yeah,
yeah.
water chestnuts. I
Uh-huh.
love them
But
joints.
bro, and they don't have no
Yeah.
flavor, bro. But
Yeah.
them houses
They
are
for
good.
crunch.
See, it's
Yeah,
down
right.
those,
Yeah.
and when they have
For
sprouts
texture.
in them, you ever got your chicken fried rice and they done had sprouts in them shits? Just fucking sprinkle them. Them
Hey,
shits
yeah.
fucking good.
Hey,
But then the kind with the motherfucking bean sprouts and shit, like when they taking it to the next level, get them vegetables.
I
in
love
that
that
goddamn
Yeah,
rice.
keep the vegetables for the week.
Oh no, and you know what I think it is I believe because you know when we say when we say Asian, a lot of the times we'll throw that around as like kind of like a multicultural. Like when we say Asian, we be throwing in Koreans. You know what I'm saying?
Cambodian.
And all that stuff. And for some reason I feel like,
Totally different countries.
and I don't mind.
But
And I don't
but
mind.
it's all of them because they all Asian.
And I
right,
don't-
but they have different cultures. Like the way they cook this shit is different.
Fact, that's why it's like you gotta specify it.
That's
And are
true.
you gonna knock a Korean motherfucker for being like, hey man, they fuck with Chinese food over here more than our stuff. Let me get up on these Chinese dishes to make that money.
Right?
Like for some of the people who probably say, because I'm thinking about it and I'm like, damn, you know what? Some of the people who probably been working at these Chinese restaurants, some of them probably been Chinese. And I know for damn
That's
sure I done
true.
seen about 2 or 3
Nah,
Julios.
That's just
in the
like
back.
going to get
Whipping
Mediterranean
that shit
food.
up for
Like,
real.
It's not too different.
How
It's
many
like,
Chinese
it's
restaurants got
it's a
Mexican?
spin? It's a spin. You know what I'm saying? You throw your own cultural spin on whatever you do. I think we talked about this not too long ago. I think I just chopped it up.
I just saw a
Where-
brisket sushi, nigga.
My point.
Like literally, we put our own
It-
spin on.
it's not even it's a mixture of culture.
That
Of
sound
everything.
good as fuck.
No, it look good,
Bro,
bro.
it's
I
a
ain't
mixture
gonna
of cultures.
I mean,
That's just what that's what
Fusion.
that's what on God, that's what life is about, bro. Cultural fusion. Like the shit
Truly.
like shit is supposed to you got this, shit, I got this. Let's
put
put
it
it together.
together.
How the fuck shit, this shit better than it was before. Like
Nah, bro,
you
this
got
is what
rice,
America
I got
is.
chili. Nigga. You put that chili on that rice, that shit kinda good.
And
as a
then fuck
motherfucker.
around and put them hoes on some Fritos, the scoop kind with some motherfucking. Come on,
You see what I'm saying? Like it's just
Like
everybody
who
adds-
decided that? Who decided to add? Like man, say you gonna make that pasta sauce right there? Why don't you just go ahead and throw some meat in it?
Facts.
You know what I'm
And-
saying?
And that's what
you got
comes-
peanut butter. I got chocolate. Reese's. Boom.
Who the fuck said that go together? Nigga, like shit.
Damn,
Hey,
we put
who
pineapple
put these
on
fuck-
pizza. Ooh, took it to
My
the next
my
level.
brother. That was us over there, my brother. We got that one. We got that over there, brother.
You still got Hawaiians who still fuck with spam. Like
And they can cook
Bro,
that
and
shit.
them hoes be good. Put that rice in them peas.
That's what I'm saying, because we know that, because
Nah.
Tony,
How about
when you
this?
actually
Hey.
go, like, nigga, the Hawaiian culture, when they hook that shit up,
I'm not eating spam unless it's,
it's
in
from
one
a
of their
Hawaiian,
dishes.
yeah, it has to be from, like,
I'm not-
Cause I know ain't saying shit growing up in, you know what I'm saying, y'all already know what it is growing up. We know about concocting some shit with some spam.
Nah,
You know what I'm
for
saying?
real.
Like for real. But see, like, but when it's, I feel cheated though, because y'all got to experience like the Hawaiian spam type
Yeah.
of. I have not, but I'm so burnt out on the struggle of it. I'm like, man, fuck that spam.
That's how I feel about sardines in the can. We was wearing them hoes out at one point.
Y'all
And
know
then
what's
we was
crazy?
putting them on the floor and then we was making them motherfucking sick.
Y'all know what's crazy?
The sardines and
Rachel,
the fucking Vienna Winnies.
I'm with you.
The Vienna Winnies.
That's right there with you.
Warm.
That
Fried chicken.
But like we
I can
literally
still do the
fried
Vienna.
chicken. I'm not over it.
Fast food fried chicken. Let me
He-
specify.
I would
be
never
consistent
be.
with that one because you done said that shit before. It like
You are burnt out on
good
fast
with
food fried chicken.
I
I don't want to eat it
It's
every
not a
day,
go-to.
but
It was a point in time, bro. Especially,
on that shit.
and maybe it's trauma. Maybe it's trauma.
That's how I feel about noodles.
You just switch it out. All you gotta do is just
y'all
season
know,
that
y'all know
shit
how they
different.
be on them
No, yo.
podcasts. All right,
I
y'all.
can
So
go
let
to
me.
Chick KFC and
All right,
Popeyes.
look. The reason I don't like women.
Oh shit, he going alpha male on
It's
the
because
chicken.
it's because back in the day, that Louisiana fried chicken lady, she kept saying you could eat it every day and it's finger licking good, but I can tell you, due to the Trump, look, life was hard and I can understand there was reasons that we had to eat that shit, but there was a point in time when we literally ate Popeyes every day.
William.
No, it was Popeyes. Yeah, because it's possible.
Oh, that
Popeyes
99
all
cent
the time.
Tuesday.
Right up the street from on St. Augustine, Popeyes. Almost every fucking night because life, shit was going on, and we just, fuck it. So
That's
quit.
the cheapest.
Let's go get some Popeyes. Let's go get.
Yeah.
I do not like fast food chicken, bro. I will go get some chicken tenders every so often.
I was just
if I
gonna say
can
that's
dip-
why you gotta get tenders.
If
now.
I
You get tired of that bone in.
if I can dip it in potatoes or gravy or something to make it not just to chicken from a fast food place, cool.
Well,
If
you
we
gotta
frying
get it with
that shit
like
at
the
crib,
roll with the
hey,
jalapeno.
but if you give me some chicken drumstick at the crib, you give me my flour and shit. Hey, nigga, give me that Lowry's and
I
shit.
mean,
We
of
going
course,
crazy.
homemade, always
You know what I'm
good.
saying? I'm gonna smack. I'm gonna double do it too, cause you taught me back when
That
I didn't know how to
double
cook.
dip?
Yeah, then you
Yeah.
have to do it with the
Do it.
flour, then you dip it in the
Just
shit.
dip it back and then you throw it again. I'm telling you, that is the way.
Yeah, that
Let
is
them
the
know how to
way.
say, yes,
Hey,
sir.
Look, that's the only way I'm liking fried chicken. Do not give me no chicken on the bone if it's from somewhere else. Like, I'm not really gonna.
But
eat
if it's a
that shit.
family function, bro, that's like the easiest, quickest thing to get. Is a
I'm
box
not
of
like
chicken.
that. I'm not like that, so I'm not gonna not eat it. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
that's what
Like,
I'm
I'm a
saying,
pizza
the easiest
nigga.
thing.
Nah, if it's I'm gonna go
Okay.
get a pizza.
Say, hey, yeah, nigga.
Pizza cool.
Hey, no, I don't give a. I
Can
will
nobody
eat
get
pizza.
wrong with pizza?
I will eat a pizza
And
there's
7
different
days a week
variations.
and have
I
done
mean,
it.
that's
I'm gonna
cool.
get you a
Like,
barbecue
for
pizza
real.
with chicken.
I don't give a
I'm
fuck.
gonna get you
I
regular
nigga
pizza, like,
shit.
Alfredo
Back to
pizza.
back that shit,
Yeah.
nigga.
You got 3
Pizza,
different
bro.
flavors you can choose from.
And then the nigga, I'll switch it up, nigga. Pizza rolls, nigga. Shit.
That's what I'm saying. I
nigga,
got
I'll
3
sit
different,
in
and you got 3 different types. You got Alfredo sauce, barbecue, regular. And then you got
Yeah.
the toppings, nigga. You can variate that.
Yeah.
However many combinations you want.
But you do get tired
French
of
bread.
pizza, though.
Who?
Y'all don't get tired of pizza?
Nope.
That's why they got pizzas in the fucking freezer.
Never get tired of pizza.
Really?
Never.
See, I feel like I can take.
It's
I'm gonna
everything.
take chicken over pizza.
It's everything.
I'll take chicken.
Tomato sauce.
I take chicken
For
over
real?
pizza.
Chicken
There's
over
so
pizza?
many. Yeah,
Why
it's like
chicken over pizza?
chicken wings. Nigga, give me a whole wing with a roll, a pepper,
Bro,
and some
so much
motherfucking
you can
ketchup,
do.
nigga.
You need all that shit.
Chicken
Look,
sandwich.
Yes, it's a bite within it, like it has a
a
flavor.
pizza is a full course meal and a slice.
I know, but like it still don't.
Tomato sauce,
Chicken tenders, chicken
Bread.
wings, like.
meat. That is a full
Well, then
course
put
meal
some
and a
fried
bite.
chicken on my pizza, and then maybe we can talk.
That's fine.
Fried
do that.
chicken, ketchup,
Do
you
that.
know, like
Just
the
fry
bread.
your shit before you bake it. Fry your chicken,
I
chop
don't
that bitch
know.
up. Hey,
but
that
you
shit might
can't
be
do-
hard.
That shit probably hard.
Ghetto
but you
stories,
can't-
we gonna have to do that. Huh? We gonna have to do that on the
Fried
ghetto.
chicken
get-
pizza.
Barbecue sauce
Yeah.
as the base. Throw that.
Yeah, with
Yes,
the
sir.
We gotta do that shit. And maybe even Alfredo,
Some
nigga. You know,
sliced
fried chicken
jalapeno.
Alfredo is kind of hard.
I don't give a fuck as long as we got bacon on it.
Ooh, you know, some broccoli, some bacon, mushrooms.
And I will fuck with all of those.
There's some chicken Alfredo, fried chicken Alfredo pizza would really be
Hey,
good,
look,
you know.
simple.
Hey,
we
see,
gonna
if
give
y'all
y'all
want
some
some bad,
recipes.
y'all-
Siblings, we gonna give y'all some recipes. What you talking about? Y'all think we have
Hey, for real, ooh, I get to bring. Hey, I get to bring that Whole Foods pizza maker. Hey, if you give me an open, like I love those brick ovens.
Oh,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Nigga,
Where
and
you
nigga,
can
my-
slide them hoes in.
We know
Oh
a few.
my
I know a
God.
few
Yeah, them
niggas in the
hoes
grows,
be-
and there's a few people in the grows. They had them hoes in their backyard.
And they, I thought you was about to say in their house, nigga. I was about to.
Nah,
be-
they had them like, well, they was in the back of their shit.
Like, bro, if motherfucker had, bro, that is the fucking life, nigga. If I had a fucking.
Nah, they had it like in their back, so like where the sheds and shit, what people had, like they you go back there, they had like everything paved. It's like, you know,
Yeah.
Still fucking.
they got that
fire.
hoe back there. Oh, yeah,
Nah,
nigga,
for
with the
real.
grill shit, the fire pit, that, and then the fucking.
That's
pizza
the
thing.
life
Like,
right there.
Nigga, you niggas out here
Real,
lit.
for real.
That's the life.
Cause you can do so much and
You
you ain't
gonna
even gotta
grill
just
your
do
meat before you
pizzas.
put it on your pizza, before you put it in your brick oven.
I would.
That's gonna be some top tier shit.
I wouldn't even do my mac and cheese in the oven no more.
Nah,
I
this
just
shit
slide
get
that bitch in
real.
for a little bit, then pop that bitch out. I will have my
Nah, I
crunch,
ain't
my
gonna lie.
cream, the creamy cheese.
By the
and shit.
end of my life, everything will be cooked on the open fire.
On the open fire, real
Like,
time.
I'm like
Just
Witcher
imagine
style, Witcher
some
style.
steak and eggs
Like
and
in,
your
in
shit.
the fireplace, everything cooked in the fireplace.
Oh, wow, yeah, you know what?
That's
We're
like-
gonna have
that
to do
makes
that
everything
shit
taste
for
better.
real, for
Makes
real.
everything
Because
taste
the
better.
wood,
Vegetables,
the
fruits.
wood and the smoke, the way
A pineapple on a grill is totally different.
Nah, facts.
It really is.
That's why
I'll
we
do
be
it.
dissing pineapple,
I'll do
bro.
it. But I'll do it by itself. I just don't want it touching my meat, marinara
Nigga,
sauce.
give
and
me
all
a
that other
burger
shit.
with a
See,
grilled pineapple on top of that
See,
bitch.
I'm not mad at people who don't have a palate for pineapple on their pizza. But when they say it don't go, I have to disagree because it does. Like the citrusy, the citrusy, like it just acidic. It's
Hawaiian.
It goes
But
with
you
it.
ain't never had no burger, nigga, with a grilled pineapple on it?
That I haven't. That I would want
Are
to
you
try.
serious?
I want to try that.
That shit is top fucking tier.
Nah, that I want to try that because
I mean, well, they used to sell it at Carl's Jr., but we just made it at home.
You know what? I've been. There's a place.
You can even do
get the ring, get the ring.
But you don't get the
it.
can. You literally have to get a fresh pineapple. Like it's totally
But them rings are good though.
Right, you core it with the little pineapple before you ring
I'm
it.
saying, but that the what is it, Coles or whatever the fuck that one?
No, you on the
one
grill.
brand. Nah, that one brand.
It's gotta be fresh.
That one brand. That's
Those,
in the can.
I know
Those.
something with the in the 100% fruit juice.
Yeah.
Like it ain't no, you know, corn
Them
syrup.
hoes is the best ones. I don't care what you talking.
Nah, the
Look
fresh
up
pineapple.
Burger Island will fuck around.
You can even do a grilled chicken, teriyaki chicken with some grilled pineapple. Like even
Nah,
as
that
a burger, a sandwich.
pineapple just flavor shit
now,
really
hold on.
good.
Now pineapple with some chicken teriyaki though.
Like put that on a
Bro,
sandwich.
Pineapple is a good flavor, like adder. Like,
It really
I
is.
think it's a good flavor.
Like,
Teriyaki and pineapple go together.
Just like
That shit
oranges
is
for
fire.
something. Like pineapple goes with a lot of different meats.
See, yeah, like for certain, like I ain't, like
Even
I
some ribs,
had
nigga,
no
with some
problem
pineapple?
with like my mama used to do. She used to do pineapples and cherries, like on the ham and shit like that, and throw them hoes in like that shit. I don't mind. I don't know. It's just
I would never eat this shit, though.
my taste buds just ain't. Not, what's
I
up?
knocked this shit off and just eat, you know what I'm saying? The meat, fuck the
No, because to an extent, you're not supposed to eat it.
Yeah.
It's just for flavor. It's gonna season what's called that. Niggas like us that like it, we gonna eat it. We like to cook shit, but like
You can even just pour pineapple juice on something to like let it marinate, and it just gives it something. Like for one, the acid is gonna break down, so it's gonna be tender meat.
yeah, it's science. This shit.
It's
Bill
science.
Nye
It's
taught us somehow.
chemistry. Bill Nye, fucking what's my cook guy? Emerald, baby Emerald with the bear. You don't remember Emerald the chef?
I thought you were my salt baby.
Don't get
No,
it,
bro. Like you gotta take it up a notch. You gotta spice it up a notch.
My
And he was
favorite
like,
was
bam.
Rachel Ray. Because
You're
she
like
had your
10 years
name.
Who was the black bald head dude
I
who
know,
used to
she's so
grill all the
cool.
time? I forget
She
his
was a
damn
cool
name. That
Rachel.
motherfucker used to cook his ass off. It was a black dude with
Yeah,
black.
y'all don't remember Emerald?
Garvin, some shit like that.
Why does that sound
Some shit
fucking
like that.
familiar?
Garvin.
That sounds
Some
familiar.
shit or something like
about
that. That motherfucker used to.
Soup in the snow.
They coming out with a movie about him. Or some
Really?
shit like that. Marcus Garvey
Oh,
is
that's gonna
getting.
be
Marcus
good.
Garvey's getting
He's
like,
somebody who needs a movie.
I agree.
I hope they do it properly.
I was. Did you watch the movie on Fred Hampton? Where old dude from who did Nope and Get Out and all that shit?
I did not.
I didn't. Damn, because I was
did.
trying to tell him about it. I think like just like with that one, it goes right there where it's one of those stories that need to be told
Yeah.
in it. And they got homie from god damn it, the movie where they said he was fucking talking white and shit. We were sitting there watching. The motherfucker turned into a horse.
Oh, the
end.
Keith Stanfield?
Yeah, that nigga. Yeah, Stanford. Yeah. Him in
Oh,
there
no,
and shit
Twitter.
like that. Yeah, that shit was fucking dope.
That shit was hilarious.
But what's it called? I got Star Wars on here too. What happened with Star
Oh,
Wars?
this okay, cool. So that means we at the end.
He about to go hard.
No, not really. Star Wars Daisy Ridley weighs in on Ray Palpatine's heritage controversy. So if anybody is a Star Wars fan and you know how we felt about that Last Jedi shit and her being a Palpatine, and then she saying her name was Rey Skywalker, and then all that shit and all them writing choices that they chose to fucking ruin Star Wars with. But yeah, this was her choice and what she said as the actor that had to play this bullshit.
Oh shit.
It's beyond my pay grade. Amen, sis. Hey, I love the fact that they started that shit with that. That's lit. And then she say, I say the words, do the thing. I do love the version of you can be anyone you want to be. But I also love the version of where you can rectify wrongs and can't help what you're born into. And as an artist, listening to what she said, like that little quote from her as an artist, I respect that. She say, look, fam, she would have wanted it to go one way, but at the same time, she had to make the best out of what the fuck it is.
Because that check cleared.
That, yeah, and she only do what
they.
they tell her. So it's like, it's not like she got control. But even still, with her saying at the second one, you can rectify wrongs and can't help what you're born into. I'm gonna go rewatch the movies and look at them from that aspect. Cause yeah, fine, that's the theme they gave us, and I can hear that. So I'm gonna go rewatch them again and see if I'm not that mad. I hope I'm not. I will be. I don't care. But I'm gonna, especially with Bad Batch being so fucking good right now.
It's really good.
Like, oh my god, I watched that this morning, and it's like, oh, Bad Batch is just like they Star Wars content is great. It's
Star
coming.
Wars is not playing
Like,
right now at all.
I can't wait for that game to come out. So it's like, no, we good, but I feel bad for her.
They took what made Star Trek boring and threw it out.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm with her on that part. That's I love saying that shit. The minute somebody say some shit, I'm lit. The minute somebody say some shit, I be like, that's above my pay grade. I don't know. Hey fam, I don't get paid for that shit. I don't know what the fuck you talking about.
Okay, out of my text, breaking news.
Hells yeah. But hey, y'all, matter of fact, what y'all been sipping on?
We can go y'all first. Archie gonna have a deep dive on these.
Yep.
I've been sipping on Essential Body Love, you know, working on products, working on new lines of things. So, you know, come check us out, Essential.BodyLove LLC on Instagram, as well as essentialbodylove.net, and shop with your girls. Support us, because we put a lot of work into this. And that's what I've been sipping on this week.
We know you ashy.
Yeah, and you need that. I know you tired of them chemicals in that soap.
I did. You know what crazy? I just saw that shit. Hey, look, that shit. Hey, that's why you itchy. I ain't gonna lie. I was wondering why I was itchy and shit when I was using that dial shit. And now that I done seen it,
it's
yeah,
chemicals.
that
It's
shit
detergent.
itchy. It's fucking your pH up. And ladies,
It is.
don't fuck your pH up. Fellas.
We have goddess bars.
Look at that commercial different when that dude squirt that blue gel shit in his hand.
Yeah,
and
she
shit.
bro.
Yeah,
they
it's
put a
just
fucking-
chemical.
Fellas, don't fuck up pH up. Go get your soap right.
Get your soap right. All natural.
Because when your soap right, she right, and now everybody happy.
When the soap
And
right,
there's
the
no
hope right.
odors going on.
No
down
odors?
there. Everybody's happy. Everybody's clean.
Better taste.
Squeaky.
You know what I'm saying? What they say? Save money, live better. Walmart.
Essential Body Love.
That.
There we
And
go.
eat more pineapples. That shit help too.
Does.
And it
Pineapple
makes,
juice.
They say it's a myth, but trust me, it works.
The pineapple.
I tested it on your ex.
These views have not been corroborated by a doctor.
But your auntie told me.
Not the auntie.
Can't say mama, because that's too disrespectful. But you know, most things, they don't give a fuck
Yeah.
about
Not
their auntie.
saying-
They know their auntie going.
Now motherfuckers will troll you and be like, my mom's dead. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
They
y'all
hit
not.
you with some shit like that. They'll just troll
I'm
you and be
unfollowing
like,
and telling everyone
And I'm
I
gonna
know
hit your
I
ass
watch your
next.
shit.
And I'm gonna be like, therapy. Be like, oh, you need therapy.
that's one of those I just been like, nah, I can do that one.
I got a card. I know a guy. He can help you.
And this ain't even a I know a guy who knows a guy. This is direct.
No, oh
I
God,
know
this is
a
his
guy.
number. This is his number. Nigga.
Reach out,
Just
please.
don't call on Sundays at 12. He's at church.
Yeah, leave the aunties alone.
Damn.
Hey, the A's is a fun one. Those ones, especially if they got cougar, if they got like cheetah print or like leopard print in their crib, those the ones that's on go for sure.
He has a story to tell.
And they'll make some sandwiches. They make good sandwiches too.
Yeah, that's some good. Those are bologna sandwiches, nigga, from the packing house.
Hey, she may even give you some gas money as you leave.
That nigga say there's always a mirror
Gonna
above
pack
the
your
couch.
lunch for the morning.
Yeah, hear me. And not text you when you leave. That's what's even crazy.
He said, I don't want to be bothered.
But yeah, what's my guy name? I gotta put some respect on this name before we talk about this
My
shit.
Sylvester Stallone?
Nah. Fuck him. I'm talking about the writer. Nigga.
Taylor Sheridan?
Nigga, you good. Yeah, you fucking good. Taylor fucking Sheridan is the GOAT of TV right now. I don't give a fuck what nobody say.
What he doing?
That nigga got
Go down the
married.
list. Run down the list.
Let me actually go.
And he's the cop. He was the cop in Sons of Anarchy who got hit by the car. He got his head
He is
busted.
most famous from coming from Sons of Anarchy and shit. But
The one that doesn't listen to him.
No, the one who was, remember when the DA chick who came, remember when the ATF chick came in and Opie shot her in the back of the head or whatever because she got her family killed? The one the cop she was fucking with.
it's
a
simple.
golden question.
Simple. I ain't never steered y'all wrong. If I give you a recommendation, I can guarantee that bitch is a banger. So listen, I ain't even watched half these shows, but just off name alone and everything else I've seen, anything on this list is a banger. I can guarantee it because Taylor Sheridan is that guy. He is him.
You're not that guy.
No, he
You're
is.
not that guy.
He is. Who do you think you are? He is. Goddamn, that's what the fuck it is. Yellowstone. Since 2018. Don't know? Look it up. That shit's popping.
Since 2018.
It's a hit.
Wind River. That's 2017. That's probably a movie. Wait, that's Jeremy Renner in that bitch. Most likely a goddamn banger.
Mayor of Kingstown is
Like, I ain't seen it, but I've seen it advertised a lot.
1883.
Hit.
2021 to 2022. That's the latest hit. Tulsa King, which is the most recent, which we gonna talk about in a minute. Another goddamn hit with Sylvester Stallone. Mayor of Kingstown, the probably best show to come out 2021, and the best goddamn show I done seen probably in my. Wait.
It's a good one for. It's
Wait
been a
on.
while since I've seen
Wait.
it.
Hold on.
The best movie you've ever seen.
No,
Best show
he's
you've
going
ever
in
seen.
TV shows. That's a dangerous area right there. Hold on
Talking
now.
about the best one.
The best non-superpower.
So no sci-fi fantasy.
Yeah, the best non-sci-fi like that shit TV show I've ever seen. Hell yeah.
Have you watched Ozark?
Maybe a little no, but I don't give a fuck. It's not this. Doesn't matter. Hell or High Water. Probably hard.
That's
don't
a
even
fucking
care.
hit. That's a
1923. If it's anything to
I've seen that
1883,
advertised. It looked good.
fucking crazy too. Sons of Anarchy. Y'all know. Cause
Y'all
he's
know.
also cause
Y'all
even
know.
though he's a what's called it, he's also one of the
Yeah.
screenplay people on there. I
There
think,
you go.
if I'm
yeah.
not mistaken,
Yeah,
he's
he
a
worked
screenplay.
He worked with Kurt Sutter on it because him and Kurt Sutter both did double duty on that.
Then you got the Sicario movies from 2015 and
With
2018.
Benicio del Toro, those were hits as well.
12 Strong with fucking Thor. Without Remorse with fucking Michael B. Jordan. The Tom Clancy little thing that they just did, which was fucking crazy. Didn't think that was gonna
That nigga just teabagging TV and cinema.
The NCIS Los
Fucking
Angeles.
nice.
Ain't no
Right.
telling where the fuck he was on NCIS Los Angeles, but goddamn it, it's somewhere on there.
He got some stuff. Don't
Then 1996, Her Costly Affair, whatever the fuck that is. Like, so the Day of Redemption from 2004. Like,
Whoa, hold on, wait, what? Redemption?
Day of Redemption.
Oh, okay, I thought you was talking about the Jamie Foxx movie where he played Tookie Williams. I was about to be like, bro, this motherfucker is invited to
That
the
is
cookout. Like, bro.
Nah, not that. And so yeah, regardless. And Star Trek Enterprise, 2001 to 2005. Whether he was an actor or whatever the fuck, doesn't matter.
But those were some good years for Star Trek.
The resume speaks for its fucking self.
That shit used to come
Definitely.
on
Bro.
SmackDown.
That nigga is TV MVP right now. I don't, cause all of them shows are on right now.
He's like Keith David before Keith David, like where he was in a whole bunch of goated shit, but you didn't really know his name or anything like that.
But this
He's
nigga
that
writing
motherfucker.
these hoes.
Like, bro, he got his hands on everything, and he's just behind a lot
Like,
of
he's
shit that you love.
He's writing these hoes. He's writing Yellowstone right now. He's writing 1883 right now. He's writing
I mean, I've
Tulsa
heard
King
Yellowstone
right
before.
now. He's writing Mayor of Kingstown right now.
Nobody's
He's writing
busier than him in showbiz right
1923
now.
right now. He's like
But
Tyler
with
Perry.
solid-
If
solid
Tyler
shit.
Perry was good, that's what this nigga would be doing.
Bro, preach facts.
Yeah, poor Tyler.
Like,
Preach
fuck.
facts.
Tyler Perry got the work ethic, but shit, if he was good, that's what the fuck he would be
Because
doing.
he churning them out back to back too. Like there's like he's churning them shits out back to back.
Like, bro, that nigga is
Doesn't
fucking-
1920 something have Harrison Ford in it? Is that the one with Harrison Ford?
Um,
Or is it the
1923, no.
1980?
yep.
It is,
1923,
huh?
1830.
Yeah, because I've
Oh.
been seeing the commercials on that. It looks like it's gonna be
And he getting that bag from Paramount Plus. He has to. He has to be getting that bag from Paramount.
That's
Plus.
where everything goes.
Because everything is on there. He has to be getting that bag.
And
he
I-
deserves it.
And
And
I
they'll
like,
let
but,
him do what he wants.
but I like that as well because for a while I got tired of everything just being
HBO,
Hulu,
yeah.
Netflix,
Yeah.
HBO Max. I'm glad like you give me reason if y'all gonna have these
My
fucking streaming
566
services
worth it,
pop
damn
up.
it.
If you
Give
think
me
I'm gonna
reason.
pay for it, like more, then
Huh.
you better give
Hey,
me some shit.
they this close to making it to where I cut them commercials off. God damn it.
Nah, for real.
You
Like,
hear me? Like,
for real.
they
It's
really
like,
close.
because now I mean you got fucking Matt and Trey got
I
everything
got like 3
over
shows
there.
on that bitch plus Showtime, so like they this close for me to
The
fucking
90
cut them.
seconds starting to add up.
Do you hear me?
I need to see if Team Team America World Police is on there just because I want to hear we got suspects going down.
And they got like the classic Nickelodeon shit. They got like
See,
all that.
that's
They got a lot of shit.
South
That's
Park
what
is in
Paramount
there.
Plus is where I found like the Legends of the Hidden Temple and all that shit that we would watch before school and that type of shit.
Yeah.
They had that shit. So it's like
Oh, I ain't never had
they
that.
slowly getting work. I be watching Ninja Turtles on
I
that.
ain't gonna lie, cause
2003.
Netflix this close to being cut off for me. I ain't gonna lie. I just don't have enough on there that I actually watch.
I'm jacking for streams on that one. I ain't paid for Netflix in a long while.
Yeah, I'm not a Netflix.
Once the Disney Plus
Never
came
paid
through.
for that.
Yeah, Disney Plus is all I need. Really, everything else is extra.
Netflix just started. They waited too late as far as like the library because now like I'm looking through their library and you can tell like you can go through Netflix and you can tell who they just cut a deal with. You know what I'm saying? You start looking through and seeing
You know what it
their
is about
whole
Disney,
fucking
though?
catalog and shit.
Disney Plus has all the safe stuff.
Yeah.
I learned that safe.
We just got done talking about titties.
No, not safe in that aspect.
No.
Like when it comes to like whenever you don't like whenever say you feeling this type of way or like you just tired of the world and you want to return, you want to recoup and like they have literally everything from your childhood.
Yes.
You don't need nothing new. You can go watch something from back in the day that makes you
They
feel
have
like
the
a
white
6-year-old
noise
again.
shows.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's like
Me on my recess kid. To the point to
Exactly.
where, bro, I was over there in the other room. Just,
Anything you need to be able to fall asleep to.
on that
you
bitch,
just
bro.
watching
Shit,
TV,
real
like,
shit.
yeah.
you know what's gonna happen. Like you feel safe watching it.
Right.
Nothing new finna happen.
You don't even have
Nothing,
to pay
like,
attention. Like you can just kind of put it on, but it still gives you a good background noise. Like it's not.
Like that shit.
That's true.
That shit, it helps your vibe, really, though. Like, it helps just with them saying just cool. Like, that, it relaxes as fuck. Like, it's hard for me to get pissed off. You know what I'm saying? If I'm sitting back, chilling
Watching
back,
that
watching,
type
you know
of
what I'm saying? Just
Why
watching
you
back.
watch cartoons?
Good.
Mind your business.
It's a peace of mind.
Mind your business.
Our generation was the shit. Sorry.
Yeah, don't even get. We gonna have to do a debate, like a bracket on that for real. You have to get yours, get your picks from your childhood. I'm gonna get my picks from my childhood, and we gonna have to battle it out for real, cause.
And then you know what? I don't even think we should stop there because if you think about it, let's go back. Think about Flintstones. You know what I'm saying?
The
Schoolhouse
Jetsons.
Rock. You know what I'm saying? Jetsons and shit. Fat Albert. You
Some
know what
of
I'm
them
saying?
just surpassed
So
the
like
test of time.
so probably just have to separate them shits up by decades.
Yeah.
No, yeah, we would literally
You know
have
what
to
I'm saying?
separate it up by like when it was airing and when did it stop airing. Not reruns, but like when did it stop airing. And also we may have to look into when the high reruns was too, because that'll come into the count when it come to my years, because something that was popping was high on reruns for us. So I probably got a bunch of a pup named Scooby Doo. So I also,
Ooh, man,
I'm
right
also,
there
you know what I'm saying?
was
I'm also super
Samurai
big.
Jack.
I'm
and
also
shit
big
like
on
that.
a bunch of those for the simple fact of reruns, or they
Yeah.
got continued.
The same reason why we fucked with Scooby Doo and Smurfs and shit like that, because when you would get cable and all that shit, there'd be a lot of the ocean fucking Justice League and shit like that would be on all the ocean fucking Birdman.
Nah, fuck that. Super Friends, nigga. They weren't even Justice League yet. They were called Super Friends or something.
Yeah.
Shit. They would call some crazy shit like that. Justice Pals, nigga.
Who was the Speedy Racer? Who was the Speedy Racer guy?
Speedy Racer.
Was it? Yeah, was Speedy Racer?
I thought she was about to go Speedy Gonzalez.
Him too, the Looney Tunes.
I love that's why Boomerang
Tom
was
and Jerry.
Boomerang was my favorite station when I got cable.
That's why I learned.
For real.
I say
Boomerang
every
was my
time we
favorite
think of
station.
Looney Tunes, I
Johnny
know this.
Quest.
Johnny Quest. Wait, what was that one where the guys were solving the mysteries with their dad? It was the two, the blonde and the brown hair.
That's Johnny Quest.
No.
No.
Something
Johnny
Brothers.
Quest.
Venture
Is
Brothers.
that
Venture
Venture
Brothers.
Brothers? But
No,
Johnny
but
Quest.
Johnny Quest because you had the little Arab dude with the turban on. Johnny
Okay,
Quest
that's
had the
about. I'm
blonde
thinking,
hair.
yeah, but
Okay,
you're
he
right.
had his
it's-
old dad with the gray hair.
Brothers was
Yeah.
Venture Brothers was the other one.
Fucking C-Lab 2020, that was an old one. Then Adult Swim flipped that shit
Yeah.
to some other shit. Space Ghost with some old shit
Robot
that they
Chicken.
flipped out. That I fucking love.
I like
Robot
the singer.
Chicken.
About the moon and the joint.
Kablam!
Kablam.
Holy shit, you said
Kablam.
Kablam was
Like,
the
for real.
fucking joint. That man say that shit was fucking fire, bro. Matter of fact, you said Paramount Plus got a lot of the old Nickelodeon shit on it, right?
They do have a lot of-
All right, we gonna have to do some checking after this, bro. Because I'm seriously, bro. Because I'm seriously, bro.
It's an ankle so quiet.
What's up? Listening.
But I mean, shit. I mean, she said, "Sup, Taliban?"
But nah, Tulsa King hard. Sylvester Stallone slept a nigga. We think it's in the contract that he gotta sleep 3 niggas a fucking episode.
Damn, hold on.
Cause he in that house sleeping nigga straight every time.
The first knockout is so fucking ain't funny, bro.
And it's like they focus on it too. The way that nigga just lands and hit the ground.
Bro, they follow my nigga on the way to the
Like,
ground,
they
bro.
just-
Like the way they like it's kind of like the sudden. You get that sudden Family Guy drop where it's just real quick to the ground.
That nigga say-
but they still follow through the frame.
That nigga say,
And it's
disrespect? I'll show you disrespect. Ha! Bah! And it popped his ass. It's like, oh shit. You know, Sylvester Stallone got that strong ass accent, so it's like him talking that gangster shit is fucking hilarious.
like he like, man, y'all finally let me
sounding
just
so
get to be
serious.
Italian and shit. Like he really going in on, and bro, it's insulting because they remind you that they knocked that motherfucker out because they don't just give you that initial just he knocked him out. They go back to the motherfucker that he knocked out every time.
And they show his feet on the floor. Like they just go, they just
That
dance
shit
to his
was
feet on the floor behind the counter and shit.
I was just like,
Nah, that whole good.
that's the
I haven't
funniest
checked out
image
the
to me.
other shit
He
from
killed his
my
ass.
guy Sheridan, but I'm gonna end up checking out Yellowstone. And I think
Yeah.
1923 is after the 1880s. Like I think they
It's
in
like
the
a
same
prequel, I
timeline.
think.
Yeah, I think they in the same
Yeah.
timeline. So it's like timelines. You don't even tell me this
Now I
shit's
got
connected.
universes.
Yeah, do you hear me? Don't tell me shit's
This
connected.
motherfucker love he multiversing his ass off.
Bro,
Like,
bro.
hey, get that nigga a universe
What-
he in.
Bro, once you tell me shit is connected, I'm finna watch them hoes just so I can see. Right there, that shit from the other shit right there. Like I just can't wait.
No,
Yeah.
but Titan, tell me I'm lying. There is nothing funnier than seeing a motherfucker where you don't see the body, where you just see the leg sticking out, and it's completely obvious that that motherfucker's like knocked out, slept, or just like, bro. There's nothing funnier than that. And he hit him with a canteen in the fucking face.
Speaking of 90s,
So it's
I
like
just
Twisted
saw a fucking
Basically,
Vin Diesel commercial for Street Sharks not too long ago.
you watched where he's selling them at the where he at the stand. And he fighting them hoes, bro.
Hey, Vin Diesel been about that shit for the longest, bro. I fuck with
Ever
Vin
since
Diesel.
what was the
He
what
been
was the
about
movie
the
when he was
culture.
in the Aliens? Oh no, that was
But
that
that's,
was a weird
that's what I'm
time.
saying. That when he did the Street Shark
That was
shit, he
before
was
he
a
got
teenager.
on.
That,
Yeah, that
like
was
he
before
was,
he got
he
on.
probably
Oh, yeah, I
did,
can see
he
that.
probably did his indie little Brooklyn movie at the time when he had like Brooklyn Dogs or whatever the fuck. And it's actually not a bad Stray Dogs, Strays, something like that. It's actually not a bad movie. But that's like one of his first directed, written by him and shit movies. Not a bad movie. But yeah, that nigga was fucking young and he like, yeah, I like to fight street sharks and what's call it? I like to fight street sharks. Yeah, like this nigga.
Trying to get this guy an MTV job or something like that. He look like an MTV guy, for real, for real.
Big swole ass motherfucker playing with toys on TV and shit. Like,
Because for real, he had his shit cut off. He was like a black tank top or some
oh
shit
God,
like
bro,
that.
Bro, the 90s was a wild time, fam.
Nah, for real. though.
Everything was
The
edgy.
Like these
You
motherfuckers.
motherfuckers ain't slick. You niggas think you cool and shit. I done seen what you niggas grew up with. You motherfuckers was punk rockers and
Nah, that
shit.
shit was
Nah,
cool.
we really was.
Nah, that shit was cool.
We were like alternative black kids.
That shit was
Now
cool.
y'all wanna be gangster and shit.
I wish a motherfucker would say something about some
Evolution.
Jinkos. We was rocking Jinkos.
Hey,
Them
I
shits
done
were
did a
cold then.
I done did a lot of licks since Jinko.
Jinkos were cold. Like, nah,
passed down.
but there's always, okay, since we go there, what is something that you look back from your, since we can't do the comparison on cartoons, what is something that you look back from your generation that you like, okay, damn, that shit corny as fuck now?
Care Bears.
Nah, you
I
gotta
love
show love to
Care
the Care
Bears.
Bears. That's for
Okay.
the innocent. That's innocent.
No,
You
it
gotta
ain't.
show love.
I know some.
No, I'm saying for the innocent, like for the like little girls that was like, you know what I'm saying, for those.
It
I get
was,
what you, I know what
But
you're
like we
talking
were
Oh, yeah,
obsessed with
yeah.
it as like
That's-
teenagers. We were too old.
about. How old?
Niggas in
I
middle
mean,
school
you don't
riding
remember when I
around
painted
on
all my
heels like
walls,
that and
them
shit.
different
I'm saying
colors?
exactly how you was. How old
Like
were you?
14, 15.
What was you supposed to be thinking about? Sex like that?
No, but it's like
Just 'cause
Care
they were
Bears
cute.
and they're like boring.
Females love to collect shit.
I love Care Bears though. I
Females
don't
always
care.
say, I love
30
unicorns. I
Care
love
Bears
elephants.
and they
Oh my
I
God, Lisa
love
Frank.
pandas.
I'm
Lisa,
trying to
well that
think.
wasn't lame. though.
I ain't
Lisa
gonna
Frank
lie.
was cool.
Them little tech decks and shit. Tech decks was probably like a bit. The motherfuckers.
Oh yeah, and I love them, the finger skateboards and the
And we
BMX bikes and shit like that, especially when they came with the
Yeah.
ramps and the
That type
attachable
of
pieces to
shit.
the
When you
models.
really look at it, it was like, man. But then when you like, now you gonna get me on my other theory side. It's like, nigga,
Oh,
you was
bro,
really
just-
practicing.
Hold on, let me roast my generation real quick. Bro, pull it up right now. Pull up the YouTube. Go to YouTube over there and pull up where they actually be like teaching motherfuckers finger tricks on them hoes.
Oh, on the little
I was
skateboard
saying,
I'm
thing.
scared to type that into a search engine at this point in time. I'm not even saying
Finger
this because
skateboard?
this is the good search engine. I'm just saying finger tricks, ma'am. I don't know if that's gonna pop up.
Tech deck.
Tech deck tricks.
I'm telling
Maybe
you.
that's safe.
One thing that I didn't like, bro, them Heelys, bro.
Ooh,
That
bro.
one got played
Nah,
fast.
I ain't gonna lie.
That was kind of
I didn't like the fact that they were Heelys. If they would have made them some way to where they were, because that was basically light pop-up skates from like fucking all them futuristic
Walmart
shows.
had the off-brand with the 2-wheel.
So
I'm saying, no, there were
on their ass.
and they only went 2-wheel because they banned them hoes. To where then Healy ended up going. Then they made it to where you had to pop the heel out and you couldn't wear it anywhere.
Oh, at school
commercially.
you couldn't wear them
And shit
bitches.
like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
they used to piss niggas out. Take the heels. Niggas be in that bitch.
They be sliding down the hallway.
Motherfucker just pass by looking like the motherfucker on skates who be in his Speedos and shit. Motherfucker pass by your classroom and shit.
Bro, these hoes is as recent as two years ago.
Oh, that's crazy.
There's still a community for these niggas.
You
Oh,
know
yeah,
what?
they
You know
probably
what's
take
sad?
a
You know what's sad, bro?
They might even have a competition.
That's what I'm saying. I was just about to go there. You know what I'm saying? We sitting talking all this shit. There's probably a Red Bull
Yeah, like they got
competition
a whole
for
skateboard
$50,000 or some shit. You know what? Even if it's
Well,
$10,000.
The one from 2 years ago
Oh,
got
yeah, yo-yos for sure,
924,000. The one, the one from 3 years ago got 6.4 million.
Damn.
So that's probably
People being there.
that is the established
He is the
trick
Alright,
guide
let me play
for
with
the
the
Because
tech
it's
lights.
10 easy fingerboards.
But look at how lame it look when they sitting there pulling up. Like there's some cool ones there, but when they sitting there doing the, oh my damn.
We used to do them, huh? I remember.
Oh no, we used to hit them, but it's just
We be
like
like,
you right though. That shit was.
Because how you do it, like in reality, from a distance, I
Nothing was uglier than motherfuckers who couldn't do shit on them
she
hoes.
said a
though.
yo-yo.
They be trying.
No, yo-yo.
Nah, fuck that yo-yo.
always, like,
I wish,
yo-yos.
bro, I'm really upset that yo-yos aren't as in style as they were when I was in like elementary and middle school. Because
Yeah.
nigga, they used to have a whole nigga come to and have an assembly and be in that bitch. Whoa, 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 whoa. Nigga, yo-yo, what's called it? My nigga,
He had
hey,
yo-yos for sale.
Nigga, they had.
The most used to have brain
I was
cows
lying.
and shit.
No,
when the
no.
hoes would
Remember the
have brain-
fushigi ball?
No.
I had
The
it
fucking
like
fushigi,
that
that
shit.
gravity ball that you could do all the
Bitch,
magic
it was a
tricks
heavy
with, and it was
ass
a fucking
ball.
G had
The
one
cheap,
that
the
fucking
cheap way, the
Madison
cheap
Point.
way to
My mama
yo-yo,
had
but it
one.
did cool shit.
And it was
I
like,
had
it
to
wasn't a
see.
string on that bitch, and it was like, you can do all this, and it was the biggest scam that they ever sold on
Scam.
kids' TV ever
Scam.
because it's just a metal ball.
What
that
are
had-
you seen on TV
With
type
fucking
shit?
and they said they'll teach you how to do
resin
the
on the
illusion.
outside.
Yeah, they said they'll teach you how to do
And
the illusion and shit. But in reality, it's just you could do it with anything.
With
but
any
they,
ball.
Yeah, but they made you. Oh my god, they sold that. Oh, they
I
sold
had
that
one.
shit.
Oh shit.
Boy, you can knock this
How did we-
motherfucker out with a fushigi,
This
boy.
supposed to be what we said.
I swear to God.
I hate tangents.
You been on Tulsa King, and then from Tulsa King,
We
we
just
went to
kept going.
fucking.
Knocking niggas out with fushigi.
Went to somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? But hey, we still got 10 sippers sipping. So shit. I mean,
They
they
really don't give
shit.
a damn.
They fucking they rocking with us. Let's see. Matter of fact, let's see what the sippers talking about and shit. Let's not ignore them real fast. Rihanna says I had pogs and slammers in abundance. Ooh, okay. No, pod. I remember
pods,
those-
that's
the
the
little circle things or whatever
little
like
bean
that.
bag, little beans basically.
But they were no, but yeah, and they
and they
put
always stand up. Even if
they
you knock
put
them
like
down.
fucking pods were fucking like they okay.
No,
You remember those little disc things you could put in something and just shoot the fuck out
I
of?
love those.
They were something kind of fucking small like that, but you could pretty much print whatever the fuck you wanted on them bitches. WWF had pogs. You could get like a Ben 10 pog or something. It's like it was like buttons back then.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For motherfuckers doing type
Bro,
of
they
shit.
gave us a lot of creative shit. Remember all the spyware from back then? Just in general. Just spyware in general.
Hell yeah,
Like-
the fucking like the little you had the little night vision goggle shits.
Or
the
like when Spy Kids
flashlights for
came,
your
like when
witch.
Spy Kids came out and shit.
The homies. Yeah, I remember
The
little
little-
homies.
Oh, where you can put the little quarters in, pull them out, or
You
whatever.
get the little niggas and you got the little homies in the bitches now.
Motherfuckers used to draw them hoes, slide them into their binders
The
and
little
shit,
big
in the little
one.
clear place and shit. Hey, that's how you let them know,
You know what
motherfucker
they
know
still-
your art skills right there. Who drew that?
You know what they still
Nigga in
do?
6th grade could be a tattoo
they
artist.
still
real
got them.
shit.
They still got them, but they don't do them to the extent. Even I saw a commercial for one that they just don't do it. The
That was a
same.
missed opportunity for an animated series or something
Hot
like that.
Wheels.
Homies would have hit, bro.
Hot Wheels and Hot Wheels tracks. They still have them, but just they don't hit like that. I even saw like they did a Jump the Shark. They have a Jump the Shark version commercial that's going out right now. I'm looking at it and it's like, nigga, ours was way better.
Have you seen that?
Like,
Have you seen that Hot Wheels City?
Yeah, like they have
Where
them.
I'm talking about where it's like it's a man-made built thing, but it's like for real, just like I said, where it's like non-stop traffic and like all these
Oh
fucking
no, I haven't seen
bro.
that.
That shit.
I be
look
looking
fu-
up some of them. How I like watching racing shit sometimes.
That's it's the way you sit back and you be like, bro, for you to have that much damn time and get that damn creative,
I
I
respect
fucking applaud the fuck out of you for
Y'all
that shit.
Y'all ever seen the treadmill guy? The nigga be having all this shit racing on the treadmill.
Yeah, nah, that shit hard too. I like
see
watching,
it.
bro. That's some hot shit. I
I
swear
be
to God.
high as fuck
But
watching that shit.
They'll
Oh, God.
either set up tracks and they'll have they fucking Hot Wheels race through the tracks, like just basically just downhill. Let them bitches race, or they'll put them motherfuckers on a fucking treadmill
with the incline
and turn the treadmill on and have them bitches go and just let them bitches run and do some shit until they like, bro, I don't know. And the way they do it is they'll fucking turn that bitch up, and it's like after a while them bitches start fucking up.
And the
like,
fact that y'all talking about it is why them niggas is monetized and making bread is because that shit.
No, it deserves it.
Yeah, that's
I mean, like that.
Bro, shit you never would have fucking thought that been sitting in front of your face the whole fucking time.
Nigga. So remember when we used to be playing in the dirt, sandboxes and shit, dig a bunch of holes, throw marbles in the end? Nigga, they have channels. That shit's fucking entertaining, nigga. It's like fucking horse racing. Which marble do you think is gonna get to the end? And as you going, them bitches are changing places and keeping going. Like the way, nigga, you would think it's scripted. And it's just marbles rolling down a fucking hill.
Oh, hold on. I don't know why, but Rachel just made, with her coming in here, made me think of this. Remember, sock 'em boppers.
Sock 'em boppers.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking put them hoes on your crazy. Them shits was fucking lit.
Boy, you
G had them hoes for his birthday. We used to go crazy with them hoes.
Nah, for real.
That behind Fiesta.
Yeah.
Fucking that one apartment.
Y'all remember the skip it? That's
I literally was just gonna say the same thing. That skipping was hell. And then they started getting ones that would count.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I saw my sister, the first time I saw my sister fight, beat a bitch ass because she hit in the head with that hoe.
Bop it.
Oh, twist it. Pull it.
Yeah.
And those were ones I loved when they started to
revamping,
going like adding extra
shout
shit
it.
to them because I was like, oh, that shit. I was like, bro,
like,
that shit
shout
fucking
it,
cool
shake
as a
it,
bitch.
twist it, do it. Yeah, like
fling it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All that shit.
Like,
man,
first of all, why are you teaching us how to do this? Like,
yeah, you know what you're doing.
You know what you're doing. You know what this is, right here. Why are you teaching us? We're kids. Come on now.
I saw. Pogs was the shit.
Nah, remember fucking.
I loved Pogs.
It wasn't Sorry. What was that game?
Trouble,
bro.
Yeah.
That was one that never really got a revamp or nothing. Trouble used to be
always
that
been
shit,
the same.
man.
See, bro, that's what we need to do, bro. I'm telling you, we need to do some shit where we just go live with the board games. We still ain't done the Cheech and Chong Monopoly.
Kids today wouldn't be able.
Yeah.
Kids today wouldn't be able to play with a slinky. You right. She just said slinky, like me thinking about. Nah, kids today wouldn't be able to give them this, and they'd be like.
I think.
I mean, it depends on how old they are. 2-year-old, 3-year-old.
But I think laser tag would be a hard sell now to just go out and go outside and play laser tag, bro.
Regular outside the way that we used to have random ones, but if they upgraded them, maybe. But the way they had them back then, them hoes didn't even work back then. Like you know they did. That's why that shit was fucking ass. Like first of all the sun too bright, so it's like nigga trying to play that shit. The light ain't.
They ain't even registering or nothing like that. Yeah. I hit you 5 times. Like, no, look. I went right up on them and do not a damn thing. Cheating that shit, but you spent $40. Yeah, they got your ass for sure.
That's why I love my parents being cheap. And honestly, I don't think they was cheap. They was just smart and not buying the dumb shit.
There you go. But speaking of weird ass, you know what I'm saying, just weird shit that you talking about on YouTube, have you seen where they'll take old games like Street Fighter and like King of Fighters and Fatal Fury and shit like that, but they'll have like real people like cosplay up in it? You know what I'm saying? Like they'll basically real that. They'll even have, y'all know how like on fighting games people will be in the background just sitting down, chilling, doing some shit. They even got people sitting in the background just sitting there chilling and reacting to the shit. It's weird. It's weird as fuck for real. But I'm sitting there and I'm like, bro, I am really watching these motherfuckers script shit. But you applauding the hard work because
them motherfuckers deserve to get paid. It's just like you know how much time it took.
They just went randomly out there and just decided to. I'm about to fucking pose like this.
Oh nah, that shit be lit.
And flip, bro, the shit is fucking cold as shit.
Look, future us is gonna be looking like, damn, we were just talking shit about this the other day. Cause it's gonna be our ass in this bitch.
Yeah.
I already know me.
We gonna come up with something. Hold on, why the fuck are we talking? We talking about doing The Sims with voiceovers and shit. We about to be right there with their ass. Wild as fuck.
Look, I'm gonna be in that bitch.
That's your chosen. It's pretty convincing.
We lit. I'm ready. Smack the shit out of him, man. He got that Uzi. He got that ga. Nah, yeah, y'all know it's time to get that fuck out of here now. Nigga get up posing and shit.
Let's see, but he'll say, I did and my cousins did too. Oh, he talking to Titan. He brought up Double Dragon. Oh, y'all done went way.
Alright, bro, they keep talking about them hoes.
Yeah, y'all going way back. He says you flipped the cardboard with the metal slammers with the. Hold on, wait, y'all done went in. What are y'all talking about?
The pogs, nigga. Them pogs was
Oh, I
light.
remember the
Run
metal
them
ball.
comments up.
I had paused. Remember?
Oh, that's what it was. I know. See, look, we
I still go to Spencer's at the mall. Fuck you talking about? That's where I went for Secret Santa.
Hey, I go there for.
Shit, I got homie some
They
shot glasses.
really a one-stop shop. You can go there for anything.
Yeah.
Normal thing, good thing,
Freaky thing.
freaky thing,
Yeah,
Nah, freaky
motherfuckers walk
thing.
out there with some weird shit.
party thing, normal thing, shirts,
Abnormal thing.
abnormal.
Geeky things because you can go get you a Harry Potter fucking something, whatever the fuck, or you know.
Hey,
there's
niggas, that,
Rick and
Spencer's
Morty
is
shit.
pop culture.
Yeah.
Like in reality, if you want pop culture in a bottle, nigga, go to Spencer's. You gonna find it. You gonna find Snoop Dogg in that bitch
You
somewhere.
gonna find butt plugs in
Penny,
that bitch.
everything. You can find anything you need.
Where you think Take a Hit and Cheech and Chong Monopoly came from?
Butt plug store.
They did. I did go to Spencer's and get them. That's exact. Actually, you fucking right. I went to fucking Spencer's in Denton and got them hoes. That's exactly what I got them bitches. You fucking right.
Pull the hell up. But hey, y'all.
Nipple rings. They got all types of shit. What?
Nah, facts and some good ones too. I went and bought some for a few bitches.
Crazy. That's crazy. That shit been crazy. That shit be crazy.
Why not? Better than the regular ring.
I even saw some New Japan Pro Wrestling shirts in that bitch.
They got everything.
They had Bullet Club. Motherfuckers was up in that bitch too sweet and shit.
Don't be surprised if you see some Kool-Aid shit in that bitch soon.
You know what? I was actually thinking about asking like how to get that shit up in the.
I'm gonna just go steal a tag off the shirt.
I just gotta go find a
Yeah.
single person that stocks the shelves and we good. I'll take that L. We can get that shit in there, bro. I'll take that L. I'm a gigolo and a little.
Yeah, he did say he was a whore.
I am a man of the halls.
But hey, y'all, as y'all can tell, we pretty much at the finish line. Appreciate y'all for pulling up. If y'all made it this far in the podcast, and let everybody know that we are over here doing this shit on YouTube, please hit that thumb up, like, subscribe, turn on those motherfucking notifications, and stay sipping with us because we got all the fucking content that y'all want. We got podcasts, gaming, wrestling, all kinds of shit. So keep fucking with us, and we gonna keep fucking pulling up. But right now, I am Audi 5000.
Bye, y'all.
I'm gonna go back to Hogwarts.
I'm gonna go home and go.